Yo, what is going down, y'all? Welcome in the Most Underrated Podcast, man. You already know, broadcasting from Most Underrated Studios. I'm your man, Thomas the Franchise. The homie Dow Palantonio sitting across from me. JJ Stringstein here at the end of the table. Dow, you even know this joint?
I'm not remembering the intro.
The intro is...
Give me a little chorus action.
Your left.
Left, right, left.
Sometimes you just feel tired.
Damn, just Stringstein knows this?
Dang.
And you don't know this?
I'm out the game.
Left, right, left.
Anyways, man, welcome in the Most Underrated Podcast. We'll get to it. It's a long endeavor there.
Nice.
Opening with Eminem because we're going to talk a little bit Eminem and Jay-Z today, man. The Renegade debate has kind of sparked up. Did Jay-Z get killed on his own shit?
Right.
We'll kind of talk a little bit about that later on in the show. Also, Blink-182's album, Enima of the State, 20 years old.
Wow.
So I want to talk about that with you, chop it up, kind of maybe just spark up some memories. What do you remember about the album? What do you remember about purchasing the album, where you were at? What were you doing in that time of your life? So we'll get into some of that stuff.
The question we all want to know was Springsteen even alive at that time?
During Enema of the State?
Yeah, he was
No,
alive.
He was one.
Yes.
He was one. Yeah, he was pooping
Yes.
in his diaper.
Wow.
Little green poop. All right, look at
Dang.
you.
Shit stain.
Shit stain.
Shit stain.
I like what you did there.
All right, good.
Yeah, man, we got a really good show for you guys. A lot of stuff to detail. I'm actually looking at my phone right now, going through the show notes. So in case my man Pee-wee is watching, yes, I am looking at my phone. The self-centered asshole with the red beanie on, who doesn't have the red beanie on today, is looking at his phone so he can go over the show rundown for you. So yeah, we'll talk some Blink-182. We'll talk some Eminem versus Jay-Z, the Renegade debate. We'll talk NBA Finals. Huge game last night. Got some sneakers to look at. Two or three different pairs of sneakers to look at. Some info there. YouTube comments. The Patreon stuff. We'll get into the Patreon stuff in a second.
Yeah.
Weekend-wise, man, how was your weekend? Anything fun? I know you were busy as fuck demoing. The crib is torn apart.
Oh,
you got
my
a whole
God.
bunch of stuff going on at your crib.
Yeah, for sure, man. The crib is in ruins right now, but it's getting picked back up. The I don't know, the IKEA designated installers. I don't know how it all works. They're at the crib banging and clanging, so I'm glad I'm not there, man. I'm ready for the cast. But long story short, good weekend. My dad was in town, so he came from Montrose. Remember, we had to move my sister into her brand new apartment, and then my boy Muzzy and I were tearing apart the kitchen. So we were responsible for the demo, which saved us roughly about $1,400, man.
Wow.
So demoing
That's
the cabinets,
crazy.
the countertops, disconnecting water supplies, the whole thing, dude. So we got it knocked down in about 4 hours.
Oh, shit.
We killed it.
What, Saturday?
Saturday. Yep.
Nice.
Yep. So Robin was responsible for packing it all up, though. I'm not organized.
We're
I'm not
about
going
that
to
life.
pack shit up.
Right.
Let me demo it. Let me just
She was
go
cool with
ham.
that, though.
Yeah.
She was cool. She's like, hey, I'll pack up all this stuff. You just come through with the hammer.
Well, especially, with the wine glasses and all the little Chinaware and all that stuff. I'm not
Chinaware. For
Chinaware.
Sure.
Yeah. Fine
Yeah.
China.
Yeah.
You know what
not
Fine China.
Chinaware.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like Chinaware.
I think that's what it is, right? Fine China? Fine Chinaware?
Fine China? I don't know about ware. I think silverware. I think
Silverware.
fine China. I
Ah.
don't think Chinaware.
All right, gotcha.
I think you kind of
All right.
you put the wrong.
Butchered it a little bit.
Wrong syllables, wrong everything.
That's what I was going for. Yeah, man.
So, yeah, man, it was good. So we got a lot done. And then all day yesterday, since we got everything done Saturday, right? I had time to hang out with my dad, dude.
Nice.
Dude, I put him on the scooter.
No, you didn't.
Yeah.
After
Why?
the story we just heard,
I know it's a little risque. It's a little early.
No, you
did.
put him on the scooter.
I did,
After
man.
you just.
After Shatter.
I'm about to give you an update on Roselli. I'm about to
Good,
tell
yeah.
you everything.
I need to know what's going on with him. But
Yeah.
yes, we rode the scooter gently down the street here.
gently.
Yeah, not down the stream, down the street.
Was he
Yeah.
covered
Street.
with bubble wrap?
No, he wasn't. No, you know what, man? We took it pretty easy, and I just wanted him to try it. My dad, he's cool, man. He wants to be cool. He is cool. He taught me everything I knew. I need to put him on the scooter.
Hell yeah!
So we had a good time. Then we just kind of ran some errands, went to a couple garage sales, didn't find anything.
Right.
So we live over kind of by Broncos Parkway. A lot of Broncos players live in this area, so we were trying to hit up some
see if
some
there's
high-end
anything-
garage sales, because they'd be giving shit away.
Well, I
You know
don't
what I
think they're having a whole garage sale to do that.
Yeah.
I think they call some person and they tell them, hey, we're giving all this crap
Yeah,
away.
1-800
Come pick it up.
They call 1-800 junk.
They call
They come
Yeah.
pick it up.
They call two college hunks in a truck.
Oh, okay.
Or whatever that.
Or the arc.
Or whatever.
Two college hunks with junks in their trunks.
Yes,
Okay.
Two college hunks hauling junk.
Hauling junk
is who they call.
I think I've heard of them.
I think so too.
Yeah.
I think I butchered the name of the company.
You did.
But they don't sponsor the show, so I don't give up.
Yeah, no doubt. So then, and then we, the highlight of the day was going to 7-Eleven. That's kind of my grocery store.
You
Seriously?
doing this in the convenience
I
stores.
love the Sev.
This goes back to
That
the
was
vlog
the
when this man,
highlight of
Yeah.
your day.
Well, it turned out to be the highlight of my dad's day. Let me tell you why. We walk in there, and I know everybody by name. So I'm like,
course
oh, hey,
you
what's up, Jeff? Hey, what's up, Katie? How are we doing? They're like, oh, man, good to see you. It's only been 2 hours. And I'm like, yeah, I'm back. Hey, here's my pops, man. His name's Larry, blah, blah, blah. And they're like, oh, hey, what's up? Super cool, right? Like, we're family. It is what it is, right? They're like, oh, you here to get your usual?
wow,
Yeah.
really?
And I
Damn.
said, nah, not today. And they're like, well, here's the good news. And I'm like, oh, tell me. They're like, we're getting ready to close the grill for the day. I'm like, oh, well, I guess that's good news for you guys. Yeah, clean
Yeah.
up, get out of here early. Okay, whatever. They're like, no, the good news is for you. How about 12 buffalo wings for free? You in?
At 7-Eleven.
Dude.
Now, my dad.
I didn't even know they used a
disgusting.
grill.
Yeah, let me give you a little background on my dad.
What?
How about you give us a little background on 7-Eleven? I don't know. Do they have
I-
a grill?
I don't
Do they have a
check.
grill out back? They're about to close the grill. I thought the hot dog stand at Home Depot
Yeah.
was more grilling than what's going on over there. They're grilling at 7-Eleven, literally grilling. I see the things on the little.
You grill wings?
I see the hot dogs and stuff on the little things that turn.
Yeah.
Is that the grill we're talking about? What
I
do you
guess
mean grill?
all I can tell you is they're like, hey, we got buffalo wings hot off the grill. We're going to close the grill
What?
down
What
for the
7-Eleven
day.
are you going to?
How about some wings for you? I'm like, you know what? I'm cool. I don't.
We're having some stomach issues.
Yeah, wings are a little risque over at 7-Eleven.
Oh yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm
Any
saying.
meat
My
from
peanut butter Twix, however, and my Red Bulls, okay. But my
How
dad,
is that okay?
JJ, my dad perked up. His eyes lit up like a kid in a candy store, and he's like, "Wait, wings, free?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, don't worry about it, Dad. We don't need it. We're good." He's like, "We'll take them."
Oh, jeez.
Was it before or after the scooter ride?
Yeah, this was after.
Okay,
this
good.
is after. He lost a lot of energy riding that scooter, man. So he needed a little protein gain.
You don't want some bad things happening on the scooter.
Yeah, no doubt.
You know,
You ain't trying to shit and get.
Isn't
at the same
there?
time.
I feel like there should be a song with that, a diarrhea scooter song.
I think probably Blink 182 probably made one.
When you're riding in a Chevy and you feel something heavy, diarrhea. You know?
Oh, wow.
Wait, what about when you climb up the ladder?
When you're climbing up a ladder and you feel something splatter,
Diarrhea.
diarrhea.
Yeah, okay.
You know those songs, JJ?
I do
When you were a
not.
kid, what?
I do
When
not.
you're walking down the hall and you feel something fall, diarrhea.
No?
No.
Oh, JJ, we gotta put you on game.
Do you know any more?
I think those are
The
the three.
ladder, the hall,
Yeah.
the Chevy and the heavy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Something heavy.
I thought you were literally making those songs up.
really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Are those actual songs or are you
No,
just
these, yeah,
fucking with me?
no, these are
JJ,
definite hallway classics from
Seriously?
elementary.
I think they're nursery rhymes.
These are all hallway classics from elementary. Maybe a little middle school sprinkled in. I
Yeah.
probably remember. I definitely remember getting my lip popped for that one. Saying it in front of the family at like a family function or something.
Probably at dinner time.
I remember. No, dude, it was a family like get together, and I remember I had dress clothes on,
Oh,
and
no.
dude, I got back like just a quick like a fly swatter. I was standing next to I think it was my stepmom.
Yeah.
Said,
Just got
loud too.
backhand.
I was like talking to my brother. I was like singing shit to my brother, and it got quiet in the place. And I was like, diarrhea, all loud, and bang, dude. Just a quick backhand to the lip, boom.
Back slap.
In dress clothes, all of a sudden the dress clothes are bloody. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think I got bloodied up, but
Right.
yeah, dude. Damn, I know there was more. Let me know in the comments.
Yeah.
I know there had to be more than 3.
I think those are the big three. The top three.
Anyway, so he didn't.
Yeah, so we're good on the scooter. So we got the wings. This guy was so pumped on the wings, he kind of moved me over from the cash register to make sure that he got the wings.
No shit.
We
Damn.
walk outside. This guy's halfway
tearing them
halfway
down.
to the car. He's already got 2 down.
Wow.
And I've never seen somebody
Damn.
eat a wing so fast. Like he put the wing in his mouth and pulled it out
Like Garfield.
bone dry.
Yeah.
I would say more like Heathcliff.
Heathcliff with
Heathcliff
the
in
fish.
the alleyway.
Yeah, with the
pulls the fish out, completely boned. I was
exactly
like,
what I'm envisioning right
this
now.
guy is the man.
This guy is
We
the
got to
man
get this
version
guy.
of Heathcliff.
We got to get this guy back on the scooter. This guy is intense.
Oh shit.
So no, man, that made his day. And then
Free wings made his day.
free wings, man. Hanging out with
Doesn't
his boy.
take a lot when you're from Montrose.
Hanging out with his boy. Free wings. Scooter sesh.
I like it.
It was a great day, man. I really enjoy that guy. So then, of course, we got back to the house and, we looked at some of my lawnmower. We tightened some things up. Just did some mechanical stuff, man. He's just a mechanical mind and, kind of helped me tune up some things around the house. Man, I wish I was closer, to him distance-wise. He lives, obviously, in the Western Slope.
Damn, now you're making me sad.
Yeah,
Val.
man. Sorry. Hey, but I just wish I was closer because this guy... Yeah, this guy... He is so talented, man. He, just with his hands, he can build anything. He can do anything. I just wish I had more time with him. But the future is not been written yet.
Health is good though, right?
Health as well.
He's in good health.
Good to go.
That's good. So at least it's not a situation where you're like, he's not doing the best, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's having the time of his life where he lives. I just don't see him moving away from there because he's not a city guy, which I'm not either. Deep down,
right?
It's nice to have the opportunities that a city gives you, and all the things that the city offers, which is great. But no, man, it just feels like home. Having him back for a little bit. He did have to leave this morning. Unfortunately, he got to get back to work, but dude, it was a great weekend, man, just hanging with him. I got a lot of stuff done. Filled the love tank, dude, so
with Robin.
Yeah, so Robin and I, dude.
So you did that while your dad was in town?
Well, because he was helping my sister on Saturday with her moving,
right, yeah, right.
So they got her moved to the Highlands, dude. So uppity fancy for her, which is cool. So yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff done as a family. Got a lot of stuff done for Robin. The tank is heavy. The tank is heavy. The tank is high. The tank is good to go.
That's good.
Yeah.
What did you do to fill it up? Anything specific? Or
Worked my damn ass off.
Oh, just the kitchen. The kitchen stuff is filling it. Okay.
The kitchen stuff, organization.
I thought you took time out and did something separate with your dad in town with the demo. I was like, what?
Yeah, we mowed the lawn yet again.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's not that big of a deal.
JJ,
my little brother mowed the lawn yesterday.
Yeah.
Like, get over yourself.
Cue
man.
me some more Hootie. Because as I'm mowing, face crying. Just welted up. Dude, I look like Hitch. Remember when Hitch gets the swollen face?
I totally do.
That's what I look like after I'm done mowing. And it does not go away for about an hour.
So you're looking like Juwan Howard.
Yeah. Juwan Howard, for sure.
All
For
you
sure.
need to do is just take some allergy medicine.
Yeah,
medicine
JJ, it's
and
not
just
that
go
easy, okay? It's not like pre-workout. It's totally different. It doesn't matter what I take. I'm going to have a melted-ass face, and I have to just let her just run out.
Let her
run its
cry,
course.
guy.
Let her cry.
You got to let her cry, let it drip out, let it all
gosh.
just drip out.
Yeah, I'm the modern day drip. Allergy drip.
Look at these, dude. Oh, we got some new sounds. So for anyone not watching on YouTube, we had this Rodecaster Pro. Paid good money for this bad boy.
Great money.
We got the initial one, and then the headphone, one of the headphone jacks didn't work. And then when I was like looking through the instructions, and then I was watching videos on it before we bought it, they're like, oh yeah, it comes pre-installed with all these different sounds. Not all these different sounds, but there's 8 different pads here, 8 different sounds. Comes pre-installed. I'm like, well, I got my own sounds. We're doing our thing over here. Our own sounds.
Right.
But we get this new one. Headphone jacks work, because we called them like, hey man, this, headphone jack ain't working. I didn't say anything about the sounds, but they switched out the board for us. We sent the old one back. Great customer service by Sweetwater, dude.
Sweetwater.
If you guys need any musical equipment, we're not sponsored. We don't get no checks, but I just want to say the experience with Sweetwater was absolutely incredible, dude. Getting this Rodecaster, dealing with a person, they give you a specialized customer service person. So when you order something, they assign me to a gentleman named Jim. He directly emails me, gives me his extension. Yeah. You could email me or call me at the number with this extension. It'll take you right to me if you have any issues. Of course, we had issues. Headphone jack, I call him up. Boom, it takes me right to Jim. Jim's like, no problem, man. We'll get this new one out to you. We'll give you 2 weeks to send back the old one. So we didn't lose any production in the cast. We didn't have to jerry rig up something to go through one show without having an actual mixer. It was awesome, dude.
Right.
Awesome. Well, coming along, I said all that to say this. We got some new sounds. I want to go back a little bit. Want to jump in the hot tub time machine? We got the sound for it.
Let me tell you a story.
You want to start out the cast. You got a little story. You want to be in a good mood. You want the birds chirping. We got him.
We-
We got him. We're sitting outside on the patio all of a sudden, baby.
That's way better than sneakers got him. Tell you that.
Exactly.
We're successful over here.
Now, I don't know how long this goes. That's the thing I don't know is how long. Oh, okay. So it just goes for a little bit.
It's not too bad.
There's no way to stop these. Oh, nice. For when Springsteen comes in. A little too hot.
That's his new sound.
geez.
I like it.
Yep. You'll probably hear that one.
Oh, whoops. I don't know what that is. I'll do that for me, playing the wrong sound. But listen to this. It's like some horror. This is like when stuff gets a little spooky, but just a quick version. Look at that. Hey, little crowd noise. That's for when Stringer's cracking all the jokes.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. That guy in the back's really dying there.
Wow. Having a good time.
So, dude, yeah, there's no way to stop. I don't know how to stop those once I push it. So when they're kind of long. Oh,
What is this?
this is how we don't get clipped for copyright. This is what this should be our new intro music.
Every time.
Just let this ride out.
It's a little bit like Simple Plan. Maybe a little bit of, early 2000s.
It's less emo, though.
Pop punk.
Tell me everything. Tell me everything. I want to know you. I want to show you. I want to know. I don't know. I'm freestyling, obviously. Damn, this really goes.
That's a long tune.
I know. So how do you get this off? Like, what if I play the birds chirping or something else? Does it?
It plays it all
It
together.
just plays over it. Oh, click it again.
Okay.
And it stops it.
Okay.
Wait, so we're jamming it up, right?
Yeah.
That's enough. I don't want any more. Look at that.
You know what that reminded me of? That intro is like Foo Fighters. That's
Yes.
what I thought of. That's a Foo Fighters.
Whoa. Banging
down,
the table.
Yeah, no doubt.
Look at that.
Felt like Taylor Hawkins for a second, you know what I mean?
I
was trying to get down.
I'm going to give you some applause. This is better than our applause. Listen to. Okay, listen to that one. Listen to ours, our original one. Not good.
Yeah.
Like an after-school assembly. This is
Yeah.
bad. Bad stuff.
Below, not good.
Below, definitely.
Below not good.
Now check out this one. Really some hooting and hollering.
Yeah.
Really good. Sounds like you're in a nice auditorium.
Yeah.
That's some good applause.
I would say, give them some fucking credit, for fuck's sake.
Good credit. I mean, for real.
For real.
Oh, for real, is what I messed up.
Dude, yeah, we got
Hey,
these.
all right. Sounds are
sounds.
good. My weekend was good.
Yeah.
Hit me with yours.
Oh, dude.
What'd you do? I didn't hear from you. And I didn't expect to, right? I was busy. But what'd you do?
Let me start you off with Friday. Let's just start Friday.
Are you going to start me off with the below not good? Or not good?
Below not good.
No, the weekend
Wow.
was, dude. Actually, you know what? At the end, it was very good. It worked out. But let's just start with Friday. Stringer and I, we roll up to we roll up to Red Rocks.
Yeah.
And then we're taking some photos. We're getting some content. We're trying to shoot some shit for the Clays because I'm about to drop a new video with featuring some Yeezys this week. And the Clays are going to be the subject of the video. So I'm going to drop that later this week. So I'm shooting content, kind of getting out ahead of it. And first of all, we're trying to get some dope shots. The sun is very bright. I wish we would have gone at really early morning or really later in the evening to get some better shots, but I think it worked out okay.
Unfortunately-
JJ did a great job.
Unfortunately, we would have had to go in the morning because
Right.
every day for
Red
the
Rocks
next
is just
who
packed.
knows how many weeks is booked out.
It's booked out.
It's concert festival
Yeah.
season at Red Rocks.
You got it.
Can't go.
So we go up, we get there about 11.
Yeah.
We get there about 11 a.m. Tons of people. People working out on the stairs,
Oh, yeah,
production company setting up the show, tourists up top taking mad photos, cameras around the neck,
Sure.
all that stuff. We're shooting some photos. We go off on these trails, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even know they had all these crazy trails up here. I'm not Mr. Mountains. I go to Red Rocks. I just go for concerts. I've never gone up there to work out. I've never gone up there to go hit the trails, to bust out the mountain bike. None of that stuff. Have you?
Trails.
You've gone up and gone on trails.
Done some trails.
Okay.
That's it.
With your dogs and stuff, or
Yeah, and Robin.
okay.
Yeah,
So you know what's up a little bit with that.
a little
Well,
bit.
if you think about it, it makes sense because it's the whole idea of not everyone's able to go to Red Rocks all the time.
Right.
So it's kind of nice to have all those little trails that go in different
And
directions.
I was
to
shocked they
see
don't charge
different
you.
parts.
Like they don't charge you to get into the park at all, which I guess the concert's bringing in enough revenue. They're good.
Sure.
That's what we were kind of talking
Yeah.
about. But I was still amazed. Like the states are always going to take advantage of any opportunity to get
National
money.
parks,
right?
they got to get their money.
But maybe the weed, maybe
weed, hunting,
we're doing okay
and the
with
concerts.
tax money. It's kind of nice that they're not charging. So shout out to Red Rocks for that. But here's what I'll say: we start going down through the trails. We're trying to get some photos. I'm up on the rocks, get yelled at, asked if I want to get ticketed. Guy tells me to get down. We just climb. It was like a little.
At first, I thought he was asking
if we wanted tickets. Yeah. So then I'm like, no, we're good. And he thinks I'm being a sarcastic asshole. So he's like, oh, you really want a ticket? One of these guys. So I'm like, all right, calm down, guy. We're no problem.
Yeah.
Getting down. I'll step down the 3 feet. I stepped up here. It's not, it's not like I climbed all the way up to the top of a 300-foot rock and I'm about to, it's a possibility of me falling to my death. It was 3 feet, guy. So anyway, we get yelled at. It starts to rain. We're out on the trail. We're shooting shots. I'll get long story short.
Some of the weirdest weather. Oh my God.
Yeah, dude. Long story short, your boy crashes the drone in the freaking trees. First brand new drone, Mavic 2, goes down, dude. In a blaze of glory, crashed the drone the trees.
Did you get insurance from Best Buy?
Oh, no, I don't have insurance on the drone.
But
Okay,
the
great.
greatest thing is that he was actually flying above a creek.
Yeah.
So I'm
Dude.
so glad it didn't go in the
in the
water.
creek.
Yeah, I was getting so risky. I turned off all the sensors because I knew it would have just been beeping galore because it was down in the trees and it was surrounded by trees. I'm standing on this bridge. There's water flowing underneath me. I'm trying to get this dope on feet. And long story short, I didn't even think the shot came out that dope. I looked at it. Footage kind of looks washed because, like I said, the sun was just so bright.
Sure.
It's not the greatest footage, but we did get some dope on feet footage with an Osmo Pocket from DJI that I also copped. So that's going to be, dude, that thing is an incredible piece of equipment. Don't you think?
Yeah, that's
like for what it
insane
does,
for
$350.
That's the hand
Just
wand,
the
right?
idea
Dude,
of
it's
how
literally-
small it is.
I got it. Hold up. Go ahead, JJ.
I brought it.
The idea
Dude, it reminded me of the Sandlot
Yeah.
where he's like, reel it in. Dude, you got it.
You know what's crazy? Dude, I watched that this past Saturday.
Oh, really?
I watched, dude,
Nice.
that's one of the greatest movies,
is.
man.
I got it. You got it. Pick it up or reel it in. What does he say?
Yeah. The Great Bambino.
The Great
yeah.
Bambino.
Yeah, I love when he loses the ball and he's just like, oh, yeah, that's like Babe Ruth.
Look at this thing, dude. Shoots 4K, touchscreen on it. This piece slides out and it clips right into your phone, dude. The lightning cable.
Wait, I'm not
connects
familiar with this one
right
at all.
to-
I thought you had a hand, like a wand. This is...
This is different.
It's the same
guy.
idea,
This is the
but with an
Osmo
actual-
Pocket.
Wow.
Don't need a GoPro. Don't need
didn't-
anything. 4K camera built in, and the footage it shoots is phenomenal, huh, JJ?
Is it?
Yeah,
Dude,
it's
phenomenal.
insane.
$350.
$350?
$350. This piece slides out. You can plug it into your Android. I don't know why you'd have an Android, but
Yep.
you can. You can also plug it into your iPhone. I'm just kidding, folks. I'm just,
Yeah.
It kind of, the whole thing of it kind of like proves the point of you have no
where's that one?
excuse to not be able to film. Like, not only do you have your phone to film, you can now get this, which is even better camera, which honestly, it shoots 4K. It's probably at the top of the line for what it is.
Wow.
Honestly, the biggest thing I like about it, it's so small, you could sneak it into anywhere.
Anywhere, dude.
Wow. That's
Anywhere.
like a pocket rocket.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So that piece just slides out. Your Apple thing clips in. It's got this dope case it comes with. Comes with this cool little DJI case. So
Sick.
I've been putting it in here and just putting the...
And you, what do you see here? Is it just your time? Because it's not showing you the video, right? On
It
this
is
LCD?
definitely
It does.
showing you the
It
video.
shows
What?
the video.
Shows you... It's a full-
$350?
It's
Yeah.
a full touchscreen on
I
there.
need 3.
Dude, $350 but obviously you're going to connect it
Use
to your
your
phone.
phone, yeah.
Right.
That's the best way to use it because you can see that full screen. You
Sure,
can see it
sure.
big. But dude, the fact that you can shoot this with that size and you don't have to carry another GoPro, you don't have to make sure the GoPro's charged and the thing is charged. Incredible, dude. Incredible value. Let me tell you,
And
really,
it's like its name, it's easy. You could just pop in your pocket and just pull it straight out and start
Yep.
filming. It's
Yep.
not like you have to unload and get your camera out and ready and shit. It's just an easy, just pop it out, film.
So you'll see some of the on-feet footage that we filmed.
Wow.
This week with this. Dude, this is going to be the new secret weapon. It's
It's the
gonna be
game changer.
awesome for the sneaker reviews and the on-feet.
We're giving everybody our sauce.
I know.
Plus,
Below
it
not
might be
good.
a
Yeah, it
sick
is.
vlog camera.
Below
possibly.
not good.
But yeah, dude. That's the thing I told him. I was like, man, if you could put a microphone on this thing would be phenomenal as a vlog camera because it would just be incredible to hold.
Just be easy
But let me
to
tell you guys
hold.
the really cool thing about this. So we're getting this together. My man JJ comes over. I don't even open it. I haven't even opened it yet. Open it with JJ. like, go ahead, man. Get familiar with it. You're going to be the one probably shooting with it most of the time. I'm going to be the subject. So we're doing it. He's like, pulls this out. He puts he gets the Apple one out of the bag. He's like, oh, cool. You plug in the phone. I'm like, damn, I didn't even know all this. So he plugs the Apple one into his phone.
Yeah.
Cruising along. He's got his phone, his iPhone. I'm like, oh, dude, thank God you got an iPhone, bro.
Yeah.
He downloaded the DJI Mimo app, which is what you need for this. It pairs perfectly. I'm like, thank God he got an iPhone. No messing around. This man is, he has the Apple plug-in in his phone first instead of putting it in here first. He's pushing it in. He's jamming it. Snaps, dude. JJ snaps the shit right off, dude. First time out of the box. We haven't even turned the shit on. It's still got the stickers all over it.
Right.
Snap. I'm like, no way. I don't lose my shit though, huh?
Yeah.
I don't lose my shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
Old me,
Oh yeah,
dude.
You would have pushed him off that rock
Dog.
that you guys just got a ticket for almost.
Dude, you would have turned me back to the old me guy.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have been. Oh, not that one. We'd have been turning me back to the old me.
Yeah.
I don't know why I had that queued up. Anyways, this cat breaks it off.
Yeah.
Breaks the whole thing off. And then I'm like, all right, keep my calm. I look at it. I'm like, yep, it's definitely toast. Definitely broken.
Yeah.
So he looks at it. He looks it up online. He's like, oh, it's $20. I'll just order you a new one. No big deal. Just for the piece.
Sure.
Yeah.
So the Apple piece is what snapped. The piece that goes in here, the
Yeah.
lightning port just snapped off there. And it was still stuck in the bottom of his phone, which we were able to get it out. No big deal. So he's like, I'll just buy you a new one. I'm like, well, wait, they have one at the DJI store. I'm like, I look and we see Best Buy and I say DJI.com. I'm like, cool, maybe they got it at the store.
Yeah.
Let's just stop by the store on the way to Red Rocks. We stop by the store. They have one in stock. He buys a new one, $20. We're good to go.
Yeah.
Disaster averted. We get up to Red Rocks. We do all the shit. I crash my drone into the trees, break the propeller off. Of course, I don't have another propeller with me. So
Also drop that too.
what's that? Oh yeah, definitely. I dropped this in the dirt. Got a little scratch on it. Yeah, it was just we're out here. I don't take good care of my stuff like you. We were talking about that on the drive actually.
Yeah.
I was like, Dallas
I would have.
takes such good care of his things. I do not.
Yeah.
What'd I do with the case for this?
Right there.
I would have protected all your stuff,
But anyway, here you can.
but I was too busy.
So then,
banging pantries and cabinets out.
whoa, whoa.
Not good.
This is sweet, man. Super lightweight,
sweet.
dude. Super tight.
So
So
we-
then this adapter just slides in here
Yeah.
and makes contact point, plugs into your phone.
Yeah.
Good to go. Let me see what that looks like.
Exactly.
That's just the
Then
cover.
you just
Okay,
go
gotcha.
into the
But
app,
they have one exactly like
tap
that. It
on
just-
the camera button,
And then just start going.
it
Yep.
views.
So super easy to use. Interface is good.
Yep.
And again, we're not getting paid. This is just
No.
a cool product, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Osmo is incredible. Osmo Pocket. So I should shoot a YouTube review on that thing. I
think
should
so.
sign up for their affiliate program so I can actually.
That's sick. Yeah,
We need
dude.
to
I
start
really
getting
like
some money
it.
going.
What's the biggest memory card you can put in here, you think, that it'll read?
We had a 128, the Extreme Plus,
Yeah.
which is the
Super
nicer
fast,
one.
yeah.
Yeah. And that's what we had in it, but I assume
Probably up to 256 at
I'd say
least, maybe
least,
512.
At least, yeah. No, I'd say it would take,
That's super tight. I like it.
512 at least. Or,
I'm
you know.
excited to see your shots.
Really, really dope. So then Red Rocks, we do all that stuff. That's the whole thing. Friday comes out cool. We end up getting
Takes
out of
the
there.
life out of us.
Takes the life out of us. So, dude, after we crash the drone, we go to walk back through the arena, up the stairs and through the thing. Closed off. They production crew just closed the venue. You got to walk around.
Wow.
So, dude, we got to go walk all the way around back up to the north parking lot, and we had to climb these stairs, dude. I thought both of us were going to die. I was like, Stringer, you're telling me you're working out. You're doing cardio. I have not done anything. I just drank a 64-ounce Dewey's before we got up here.
Nice.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
I'm dying. I'm sweating. I'm dying. This guy's dying. He's got the backpack on with the drone and his camera in it. And, dude, we're going up this steep set of stairs. I'm ashamed to say it. We're both railing it, dude. We're grabbing the railing, almost pulling ourselves up, huh? We were, dude.
My
we were
feet
so
killing me, man.
We were so smoked.
Wow.
And it was crazy. So anyway,
Not
Long
good.
day in the sun.
that was the beginning of the weekend. Rest of the weekend, Saturday. Oh gosh, dude. Saturday, I'm supposed to go take care of Roselli.
Right.
Roselli was going to have surgery on Friday, as you know. They couldn't do the surgery because of his breathing. They had to bump the surgery. We found out that he will have the surgery this coming Friday.
Nice.
So for currently, excuse me, geez, he's still laid up.
Okay.
He's laid up on the chair at my aunt's crib. hanging out, and really, it sucks. It sucks this summer. It kind of screwed up his whole summer, which adds to my guilt level. I feel, bad because the guy had plans to ride his motorcycle. He was going to this bluegrass festival. He was going to meet some friends in a couple weeks. He was going to ride his motorcycle out there, cross country, hang out. And I blew all that. So I'm supposed to go over there and help him out Saturday night because my aunt is leaving to go to the Rockies game with a friend. Right. She's like, just come hang out with him, make sure he doesn't need anything. And then we'll be good. So I make a plan with my girl. Okay. I'm big on planning, especially these days, because I just don't want any out of the blue shit. Yeah. Especially when you're dealing with two people's lives. I'm now no job. I'm trying to get my shit straight here, schedule wise, make sure I'm pushing out content, make sure we're getting all the stuff behind the scenes set up, which I'll give you the info on the Patreon here in a second. Yeah. But, so we're trying to do all that. So we make a plan, me and my lady, right? We make a plan. We're going to wake up Saturday, have some breakfast. We're supposed to go to this birthday party / going away party for her friend's son who's just graduated, and he's going to move with his dad somewhere. So we're going to this going away party. It's all week. Yeah, it's at 1 o'clock. It's at 1 o'clock. We'll be there until around 3 or so. I'm like, cool. I get a thing later in the week. I get a little wrench thrown in my plan. Hey, you're still going to take care of Jim on Saturday, right? Well, also, Mary Jane, Jim's sister, Roselli's sister, has made him a bunch of food. So I need to go over there to my other aunt's, pick up the food, bring it over to my other aunt's where Roselli's staying because his sister is leaving town. So I'm going to pick up a bunch of food she cooked him, take it to my other aunt's. And so that's kind of throwing a wrench into things so I'm like, all right, it's no problem. I'll come pick up the food after 3 o'clock when I get out of there. I'm telling my girl, I'm like, hey, I'll go pick up the food afterwards. I'll drop you off at your mom's house on the way to my aunt's because it's on the way. You can hang out with her for the night. I'll go hang out with my uncle for the night. I'll scoop you on the way home. We'll go home. Yeah. Just simple shit.
All good.
Everything sounds good, right? Of course, Saturday morning. Actually, everything's going good. We're on the way. We get all this stuff done. We wake up. We get everything. We're on the way over to the party. It's a little bit before 1. We're going to get there a little after 1. Everything's going great. All of a sudden, my girl, she's sitting next to me in the car, looks over. She's like, it's at 3. She's texting, I guess, with her friend. I'm like, what? She's like, the party's at 3. It's not at 1. I'm like, all right, it's cool. I keep it cool.
That's a big wrench.
I'm like, no problem, babe. I'm like, no problem. But I go at the same time, I don't want to inconvenience Mare because I told her I was going to pick up the food from her.
Right.
I don't want to go inconvenience her and tell her, hey, we got to change the thing now. I was like, sorry, babe. I'm just going to have to drop you off at the party. Yeah. Let's go because we had to get some shit from Bed Bath & Beyond and some other stuff anyway, or TJ Maxx, Home Goods, stuff like that. So I was like, let's just stop by the one over here by on Highway 36 on the way to kind of like Westminster area because this party's in Arvada. I was like, let's just stop over here. We'll get this shit done. We'll show up at the party around 3, a little after 3. Everything will be fine. I'll just drop you off. I'll go pick up the food. And then I'll even swing back by for a little bit if you want. I can't hang for a long time because I don't want to leave the food in the car.
Sure.
But then I'm going to go shoot up to Roselli's. I can take you to your mom's, whatever. Well, her sister's going to be at the party too. So she can ride with her sister. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I think everything's cool. I go do this. Well, then she starts kind of flipping me a little attitude.
Uh-oh.
And I'm like as she's leaving, as she's getting out the car, we go do our thing. We get all our stuff at TJ Maxx and all that. We get our stuff and we get out the car and she's flipping me a little attitude. So I'm kind of like, what's wrong? Like, what am I? Why are you giving me attitude? I didn't get the time wrong. Yeah. I'm willing to drive. I got to drive. I'm driving all the way to Arvada. Then I'm driving all the way back over to Wash Park. And then I'm driving all the way back out to Golden, dog. Mm-hmm. So like, I'm the one doing all the driving around. I'm the one that maneuvered easily and said, hey, it's no big deal. We'll just do this. We'll swerve here. I just can't come to the party because I don't want to inconvenience her. I just may not be able to spend enough time at the party.
Yeah.
I'll have to just drop by, real brief. So I drop her off either way. She's giving me a little attitude. So then she texts me, hey, sorry, I was just mad. I get to Mayor's, pick up the food. I get a text from her. Hey, I'm sorry, I was just mad, whatever.
Yeah.
Was just kind of mad I messed up the plans and stuff. So I'm thinking, all right, cool. Everything's fine, you know? She understands, she's the one that messed up.
Yeah. She came to you and apologized.
Yeah. So
she noticed she gave you the tood and you're like.
Which she is historically not good at apologizing. This is something we've worked on a lot. And that's why this weekend was so crazy because I think we really had a good breakthrough with this. Yeah. So after that happens, she's not that pumped about it. She says, sorry. I'm thinking everything's cool. I get the food. She's like, don't worry about coming back over here. Like, it doesn't make sense for you to drive back over. I'm just going to hang out here and then leave with my sister.
Sure.
So she leaves with her sister, or she's going to go home with her sister. I'm like, okay, do you want me to still pick you up afterwards? She's like, no, I'll just see you tomorrow because I'm going to be back over here anyway. I'll see you later. And I'm like, what the? This feels like she's mad.
Little
like,
short.
Yeah. So then speaking of short, she hits me with a couple short texts.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, oh, okay, no problem. Like, she's like, oh, I don't know. The girls might go out tonight. So I'll probably just hang over here and then go back to my mom's. And I'm like, oh, cool. Have fun. Let me know if you guys need anything, just trying to be nice, whatever. Sure. I get like, okay. One word answer. I'm like, man. Here we go. Like, what the hell did I do? And so, of course, this is ruining my day.
Yeah.
It's stressing me out. Now I go over, I chill with my uncle. I take him all the food. I'm hanging out with him over there, taking care of him, making sure he's good. We're watching the hockey game, trying to keep his spirits up, trying to keep him entertained, but I'm not fully engaged.
But you have a relationship cloud hanging over the head.
Dog, you couldn't, relationship cloud. You couldn't have said
relationship
it better.
Cloud.
So that's stressing me out, bro. And the reason I'm telling this story is it does have a great ending, but if you guys have ever been a part of that, if you're doing that to your lady or your lady's doing that to you, you guys have got to have a convo about it.
Yeah.
You can't keep going through life like that because that's how we'd been going through life, dog. My girl is really, really bad at saying sorry and taking taking blame or being told kind of what to do. She hates it, dude. Which me, I'm very direct. I kind of set stuff up. All right, you here, we're doing that. She doesn't deal very well with that. Yeah. So I've had to back off a little bit of that. And I've had to kind of, improve myself a little bit in that area. But when it's cases like this, where it's like, you're clearly wrong, you're wrong. She has this guilt inside, but this guilt, it still will not let her just be like, fuck it, I'm wrong. I'm done. Like, it's over. Just say sorry and move on. She just can't, bro. So she drags it out. It becomes this thing. I ask her what's wrong. I'm not fully engaged with my uncle the whole time. I feel bad because I got this thing going on. I leave from my uncle's house. I end up going to pick her up. We get in this, I'm like, what is the deal? What is going on? We're back and forth. We're up having a convo until like 3 a.m, dude. Talking, getting this ironed out because I'm like, we have to. There's no way we can move forward like this. We just can't. Like, we can't move forward in a situation like this because it drags out too long. Yeah. Like, when we first got together, I would kind of maybe not drag things out longer than I am now. Since I've started to make these changes and since I've started to, and I've had to do a lot of growing up and a lot of changing in this relationship over the years. That's just what happens. You get into, especially as you get older, you get into your 30s, you start growing, you start changing. So I've not always been the quickest, but now I'm the opposite. When something's wrong, especially if I know it's me, I'm the first, I'm quick to be like, damn, my bad, babe. I messed that up. Totally. I totally jacked that up. And I want her to know, like, this is the solution. This is what we're looking for. This is what I did wrong. Here's the solution on how I can fix it moving forward. And I want you to understand that I know I was wrong. I want you to know that I know I was wrong because of this, this, and this. This is how it affected you. And this is how I know I can move forward. I can't promise you perfect tomorrow. I can't promise you that that's not going to happen again. Or I'm not going to pop off at the mouth and say something stupid before thinking before saying it, because I do that a ton. Right. I say shit and I don't think before I say it, and it hurts people's feelings sometimes. So just little stuff like that, just knowing, hey, but then I'm ready to move on. And she is just not that way. Yeah. Or she was not that way. And finally, is it because she's got to sit with it? Some people got to sit with it. I get that. It's processing things. Yeah. And I don't like to sit with it because it gives me bubble guts and then I get diarrhea. I can't have the relationship cloud hanging. Yeah. Climbing up the ladder, feel something splatter. Bubble guts all day. Bubbles. BGs. So I don't know. With her, she just realized like after having this talk and us just like being respectful, very respectful convo, like wasn't yelling, wasn't argumentative. It was just like, hey, like, what are we doing here? Yeah. Does this make sense to you? Because it's not making sense to me. And then after she finally like snapped out of it and was like, after she felt guilty and after all that stuff, because she knew she was wrong and she knew she reacted wrong, dude, it was so dope. Like, she had this really dope realization. Yeah. And just like, damn, you're right. Like, I'm dragging this shit out. I'm ruining your days because it goes longer than it needs to. I'm ruining my own days. I'm ruining this stuff. And a lot of this came from almost like a PTSD or like a back end in her mind, like a back of her mind thing from when she was a kid. And we all have these things that affect us from back when we're kids that we've been carrying, dude. Totally. And to see the realization and to see the breakthrough that she had in that convo was so dope because it didn't take counseling. It didn't take any of that. It just took two people being real with each other and being willing to want to find a solution. And that's the hardest part is getting both parties to willingly want to find a solution, not to just want to get out of the combo, not for this, just to want this to be done, not for any of that.
Not to shut down,
dude,
like we all do.
Yeah, we had to have a come to Jesus moment. It's like, hey, if we can't get these things in order, I don't know if we're going to make it.
Yeah.
Because these are things I'm asking of you, and are you willing to do them or not?
Yeah.
And if you're not, that's fine. I'm not going to hate you.
Sure.
But I can just tell you that we're not going to work.
We can't do it.
And I want you to be the same with me. Tell me shit. If you tell me something, hey babe, I really don't like when you do this or you don't do this. If I'm like, you're fucking ridiculous. You're being sensitive. You're moving out. And I don't listen to that and I don't try to understand where she's coming from.
Right.
Then I'm wrong, right?
Sure.
I'm fucked up. I'm probably the problem. If you're not willing to listen to that person or listen to what they think or listen to their thoughts, why are you with them? Because it's never going to work. It's not going to work with one person just running the other person over all the time, bulldozing everything in the relationship. That's never going to work. You need compromise. You need to be able to have a real, open, honest dialogue. And I feel like we have at times, and I feel like we haven't at times. But I feel like we're getting better. And dude, this was such a monumental breakthrough for us. I think it's just going to make our weeks better, our days better. It's going to allow us to get over things quicker because I was able to voice that like, yo, this is how that's affecting me. This is how this shit makes me feel. Yeah. When you do this, it makes me sad. It freaking hurts my feelings when you act like this because I feel like you're abandoning me. Yeah. I feel like you're jumping off the ship. I feel like you're jumping off the team and you're going rogue. And then this dude that was supporting you the whole time through all the stuff that you're going through in this relationship, through personal stuff, whatever, is all of a sudden no longer on the team. Like, how would you like that if I did that to you? It's like you just turn your back or you turn the corner. And I'm stuck on the outside and I'm looking peeking through the window and I'm like, hey, I'm here. Like, remember me? It's like you forgot, like yesterday it's all this lovey-dovey and it's the greatest thing in the world. And then today it's this. What happened? Yeah. And she finally had to realize like, shit, like, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was doing that to you. I didn't know that was making you hurt like that and feel that way. That's fucked up of me. Like, I don't want to make you, that hurts my heart that I'm doing that to you.
And self-actualization is powerful, dude.
Right.
Because it's that person who all of a sudden is doing these things and making people feel bad. But when they actually have this self-actualization, like, it's more powerful than anybody saying something to you and about you or trying to help you through things. It's like all of a sudden these neurons are firing and you just get it. Now, can you be better next time necessarily? Well, who knows? But that power of that realization is impactful.
Right.
You know,
dude, I think you said it best. Nothing is more powerful than you
understanding it and realizing and connecting those dots. No doubt.
So dude, her able to do that was just so big. It was so big of her. I'm so proud of her. I feel so good about the relationship moving forward. I feel incredible about where things are going. We got a mountain vacation coming up this weekend. I'm like, man, we're about to have the sickest week. I'm going to create so much dope content. Like,
great. Now
no cloud going on. Like,
now I'm in the doghouse because now you're going to have a great weekend this weekend. So now I'm in the damn doghouse again.
Before the cast is even aired, you're in the doghouse right now.
This is great. I'm already in the house.
I don't understand. Why are you in the doghouse? Because I'm going to have a great week.
Yeah, because you got this great weekend planned, and I got nothing planned.
It's all right. Dude, you just did demo. What do you mean? The love tank was on full. Before we started this combo, the love tank was on full.
The fact that you're saying that you're going to be in the
I'm already going to be
is just like pushing you towards that to begin with.
I can't let her
hear
this cast.
You have a chance to make a comeback here.
I can't let her hear this.
I can't let her hear the cast.
That's not good.
We got to retire today.
Doghouse Dal.
I'm hanging it up.
You're not.
If we had shelves, I'd hang my cleats up.
We haven't even hung up any merch, let alone hanging it. You're not hanging up anything.
I need shelves. I need to hang up my cleats.
We're not hanging anything. The studio's still blank.
I'm out of here.
We haven't hung up anything. You're not hanging up anything.
That's true.
But no, I just want to say how proud of her I am, man, for that.
That's dope.
I just wanted to share that because it wasn't easy, dude. Yeah. There were tears. There was arguing. There was there were emotions going on, and it was not easy to get to where we got to. But dude, the work, everything we both put in on both sides to make that happen and to get to that was so worth it, dude, because it was the most, in our relationship, it's been the most eye-opening experience I think that both of us have really had. And I think now we can fully, once you let some of that stuff go and that's where I was kind of going with this to kind of wrap this up. Once you let some of the childhood stuff go, like her and I, we have a common theme around kind of abandonment, feeling abandoned. Her dad left when she was young. And she kind of has a feeling of, damn, like if my dad didn't want me, like he would come in and out of her life here and there, you know,
Sure.
briefly. But she had this feeling like, damn, if my dad doesn't want me, like how could any other man ever love me or want me, you know?
Yeah.
And so even though she's going through this relationship and she's telling me she loves me, and I'm telling her, you know, we're going through these stages and things are happening and we're growing as people and we feel like our relationship's growing, there's still this weight. There's still this anchor that's holding something back. And I had a little bit of that, and I was able to kind of, I feel like, really let that lift off of me about 6 months ago and be fully transparent with her and fully authentic. And it felt like she was still holding on a little bit. She was holding on to something from the childhood or holding on to something from the past that was not fully letting her just spread her wings and be full or whole in this relationship. Right. So now that she's able to do that, now she's able to see like, damn, I'm so sorry I was doing that to you. I'm so sorry I was treating you like I had treated every other, you know, guy in relationship, or like I had thought about these things from my childhood or from my past. I'm really sorry I was doing that to you because it's not fair. You're not that person. You're not those people. And I can't treat you like you're going to do that to me. And I think a lot of us do that because we put up walls. We put up barriers from our childhood. It's funny. She said, maybe I'm like Dallas. She brought you up. When we were talking in the thing, she's like, maybe I'm like Dallas. Like I automatically, remember the episode of this podcast where you talked about you put yourself in trouble.
Yeah.
Before you were even in trouble. She did the same thing. She's like, I knew I was wrong. I felt super guilty. And I put myself in trouble before you even told me I was in trouble, or you were even mad at me, or you were even anything. You weren't mad at me. And she's like, I just thought you were going to be, and I put myself in trouble.
I jumped off the team because I didn't deserve the team.
Dude,
Been there, done that.
Yeah. So crazy, right?
Been there,
So
done
crazy that shit comes full circle. Yeah. You've dealt with it. And it was so cool for her because she listens to the cast here and there. Yeah. And it was cool for her to remember that episode, jump back to that and be like, damn, I kind of did like what Dal did, you know, like I'm like Dal. And I always tell you that. I'm like, damn, you and me are similar in certain ways. Sure. You guys do certain things. And I think Robin and I are similar in certain ways where we're like, what is going on here? Why? Like, why did that happen? And it takes a minute to get to it.
Are you the chaser?
What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
So in terms of the chaser, you know, not to throw Robin's business out there, but she's kind of constantly chasing me. Chasing after my emotions, chasing after connection.
Totally, dude.
She's the chaser.
Until this weekend, I don't know what's going to be moving forward. Yeah. I don't know if there's going to be less of that because I feel more secure. But dude, I told her that. I'm like,
you're the chaser,
babe. It was like navigating through landmines every day.
That's how she feels
every week because I had no idea if I was going to take a step to the left and all of a sudden get an arm blown off.
Yeah.
It wasn't like. It was just a little bit of gunfire here and there, and I could kind of see where it's coming from and shit. This is out of the blue. I'm just rolling along, and boom, the side of my car gets blown up, and I'm like, what the fuck happened here? Where did this come from,
And you have
babe?
to understand where she's coming from and where I'm coming from, because when you guys are chasing us after that, it's almost like you've been watching us. You've been spying on us.
Weird.
You've been watching our every move.
I wonder if she felt
and
like
then
that.
all of a sudden it's like, I'm a cat. I'm going to prowl on you right now. And like, I didn't get this and you didn't give me this. And I'm like, holy shit, when did this go wrong? What did I do? Because that's how we feel.
See, I don't do that. I kind of just chase to make sure she's going to have a good day, which may almost be annoying because it's like, I'm constantly like, oh, how you doing, babe? You having a good day? Like I'm almost walking on eggshells, like giving her a hug, like, oh, we good? Are you happy? You in a good mood? Because I just don't know when that switch is going to flip. Yeah. And I don't know what happened to put her in this situation to make. And like I said, a lot of stuff happened early on in our relationship that gave her that kind of PTSD or that weird feeling that she could feel bad at any second. Sure. Also, her shit, the shit she's been holding on to. So it was like a combo and then she finally, like this weekend, she's finally like understood, like, I have to just let both of these go because me doing this to you is never going to help. And me, as far as the chaser, I'm always just trying to do whatever I can to make her day good. Hey, you need me to bring anything back? You need me to just trying to keep her happy. You know what I mean? Just trying to make sure it's happy so I'm not stepping on any landmines. Trying to peek around every single corner as fast as I can to make sure I'm not going to get blown up and avoid getting blown up. Oh shit, I'm looking around this corner over here. There's some mines over here. Babe, let's go this way. I put my arm around her. We're walking over here now. I was constantly trying to divert and trying to keep things on the cool.
That sounds like a lot of work,
dude.
I'm stressed. I'm sweating over here. My back,
man.
I've got back sweat. I was gonna say butt sweat. Don't have one.
Yeah,
back sweat over here.
It was a lot, dude, and that's why we had this weekend. It was like it all had to come to a head, and I think she felt it, and I felt it, and it was like, yo, this is what I'm feeling. What are you feeling? And where are we gonna go? Like, what are we gonna do from here? And we really just had, dude, and it was so good, man. It was so good. to just have that convo, have that realization. It's so good for her. Like just seeing her, have that breakthrough.
Yeah.
Makes me so happy, dude. Like I said, we're just about to have the sickest fucking week. We're about to both crush it personally. Like I'm going to get a bunch of content done. She's going to get a bunch of stuff done with her work and things that she's working on. And we're going to have great vacations. It's going to be good, dude. It's going to be really good. I'm excited for it, man.
Nice.
Really excited for it.
I'm excited to block the cast from Robin.
Are you in the doghouse?
No.
Everything's good.
Yeah, we're doing really well. For me, we've had a couple conversations because even me thinking that fulfilling all these duties and these asks, of Robin and helping her out, unfortunately you still have to show emotion. You still have to have connection within that. And me, I'm thinking, well, damn, man, I'm putting all this labor in. And see, when you look at the five love languages, right? My biggest one is acts of service. So if I'm doing all these acts of service, which she didn't ask of, that I volunteered for, right? I said, I can do this. I can save us money.
By the way, if people haven't read that book,
Yeah.
sorry, the 5 love languages. Yeah. So if they don't know what you're talking about or what you're referring to, that's a book that I would highly recommend you guys read. It's not long.
Yeah.
You can whip through it pretty quickly, but it just talks about each person has a different love language. Each person loves in a different way, and each person likes to be loved in a different way.
Sure.
And once you discover that, maybe you already know, maybe you don't.
Yeah.
I knew for sure I love affection.
Yeah.
I need to be touched, and I need to be touching the person that I'm going out with or dating, just hugging, grabbing her butt, coming up behind her in the kitchen, giving her a little hug, giving her a kiss on the neck. How you doing, babe? That's my shit. That is my shit. A fucking just passionate Italian shit.
Yeah.
Just passionate, right? So I love that. I love affection.
See, and that shit scares me.
My ex was nothing like that, bro. I would be going up, I would try to like walk by and just be nice.
Yeah.
No, not having it, didn't care. It was all about, I think, like random acts of kindness was her shit. Doing shit randomly. That's how she felt love. I didn't feel love like that. She'd be doing I don't give a people do random shit to me. I don't doesn't make me feel love. I want you to come and give me a hug. I want a kiss. So me and my girl are both the same like that. We're both very affectionate people. We love the same way. So it really, really works well for us.
That's tight.
But I would suggest that you guys find your love language. Find how you like to be loved, and find how your partner likes to be loved. Yeah. Because you may be someone like me where it's like affection, and you're going and giving her all this affection, doing all this stuff. That doesn't really touch her like that. She doesn't really care. Yeah. She doesn't care about how many random hugs and kisses you go give her and just showing her you love her. She doesn't care about the affection. She wants something else, one of the other love languages in the book. Yeah. So that's kind of the direction you were going into.
And I don't
I just want to make sure people understand
and I don't think
that.
this book is not going to answer life's biggest mysteries.
No.
What it's going to help you do
it's a quick, easy read.
Is get a gauge. Is gauging like how your partner thinks, how you think. And if you can actually be cognizant of that, I think you can be better. I think as a couple and as an individual, I think that's what this book has helped me do. That being said, with Robin, so yeah, we had a tough conversation a little bit last night. And I wouldn't say tough. I would say it was number one, I don't want to have big conversations before I go to bed. That's just taxing on me, as I've had a great day with my pops, as I had a great day getting things done. And then I go to bed and, I kind of,
So you never want to go to bed angry.
Yeah, I kind of freeze up a little bit because I know that, hey, I've got to go to bed. Hey, I'm winding down. I don't have the energy necessarily on what it may take to have this conversation.
Why do you guys need to have the convo right now? Why do you? Or what was the convo about?
I think when Robin has something, she usually bottles something up for a while, and then things can add to that maybe she hasn't heard or seen or got. Maybe she didn't get enough I love yous. Maybe she and these are all reasonable things, but I think she bottles things up, and then finally when it reaches the top, she has to let me know. And it was one of those things last night. It was like, hey, babe, I really appreciate, and this is how she started. I really appreciate, the helping me out. She's like, hey, man, you guys did it so fast. And man, you really just took care of me, babe. I really, really appreciate that. But I didn't feel a connection.
During the demo?
Not even the demo.
Oh.
She's like, but I haven't felt much of a connection from you. We haven't had our dinners, at night. We haven't, our schedules have been off and haven't aligned. She's like, I'm just kind of yearning for a connection. And I'm like, are you kidding me? All of this stuff that I just did, all of these things, because again, we go back to the love language, right? Acts of service is a big thing. Like, I'm giving my heart and soul through the acts of service. And I'm like, oh my God, how could you even think that?
Yeah.
And that's not exactly what I said, but I said, oh my God, really, babe? Like,
I like that. I like
after
that.
this heavy weekend, really, babe?
Oh, I'm sorry, wrong one.
Really? And she's like, babe, don't get mad. Don't get upset. She's like, I'm feeling a little empty. And I said, really, babe?
Right.
And finally, I just had to kind of listen and just say, you're right. I'm right. Nobody's going to be right. It's just, we get to feel the way we feel. You're entitled to it. I'm entitled to it. I don't think there's any wins here. I think you're being a little hard on me. Can we just get through this week now? And can we see how we do this week as things kind of start getting back to the normal? That's all I'm asking. Long story short, she's able to just say, hey, I don't like that answer.
Yeah.
But I'm willing to take the time.
Good, because it makes sense.
So
it makes sense. You guys have been off. You've been a little off. Your schedules have been off.
Dog, we don't even have a kitchen to have dinner in.
Right.
We don't have the microwave hooked up. The stove's not hooked up.
I agree. It's a little bit.
We got no sinks.
Let things get back to
and that's kind of that was my ask.
Here's what you need to do, guy. Tonight you need to come home.
Yeah, after work.
After
the cast.
Wendy's biggie
after
bag.
A long day.
Bring home the Wendy's biggie bag. You guys open it up on the floor.
That would make
her
her
have a little
puke.
picnic.
It'd make her
put
puke.
Okay, well.
I can't do Wendy's bag. Now, if it was the Panera bag, maybe.
Guy, get yourself a biggie bag.
The Mad Greens bag? Maybe we're getting somewhere.
Get yourself a Beyond Meat bag.
Okay.
No, speaking of, I just bought stock.
Did you?
Late. I'm so late.
You've already lost money.
No, I didn't lose money. I'm just late. I
bought
free
money.
Yeah, I've lost money. I've probably lost about $1,500 from if I would have bought it just a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
If you haven't, I would suggest buying it now. Dude, that thing is on the rise, bro.
Huh.
It's on the rise. Well, it's on the drop today so far, but it's on the rise.
That's sick.
It's going up, guy.
All right, I'll buy.
Yeah, buy.
All right.
But anyway,
so yeah,
how does that end?
So relationship is good. I think she actually came to me this morning. She woke up, ahead of me before I came to the cast, that whole thing, and was like, "Hey, give me a hug." And I'm like, "Well, I don't know if I'm really ready to give a hug," but I didn't say that or anything. I'm like, but I was a little apprehensive, but I said, "Okay, so come over here." And she whispered in my ear, she's like, "I was a little hard on you." I said, "Well, hey," I said, "you needed a connection. I get it, but don't based off of what I gave, but you're not wrong, and let's keep it moving."
Thank you for helping. Thank you for not requiring immediate change and allowing this week to play out.
Yeah, it'd be nice, right? Yeah. And that's why she can't hear the cast, because you have a weekend plan and I do not yet.
Yikes!
Hang up the cleats,
guy. What do you mean? You just had a weekend plan last weekend. You still have a job. What are you supposed to do?
Just leave.
Fair enough.
Job
what are you supposed to do?
Fair enough.
Hey, babe, would you like a weekend like Chise has got going, or do you want a new kitchen? I can do one or the other. I'm only one man.
I'm only one man.
You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Gee whiz.
So yeah, we're good. But what's next on the agenda?
Let's let's jump into the music stuff, man.
Oh.
Let's move along into let's start with some Blink 182.
Okay.
Enema of the State.
Yes.
This album now
20-year anniversary.
20 years old.
1999.
Wow, dude.
Dropping dimes in 99s.
You said it before the cast.
Yeah.
Of course, like you always do, blowing
the content. I already subscribed, by the way, to our Patreon that's not live yet. I have subscribed to that. Dow blowing the content.
Nice.
It's a great tier.
You subscribed to that one.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I owe us.
I'm just going to play some Blink. Play the album underneath. What should we... I
don't know. The whole album's good, man.
Here's some of these. Wow.
Ooh, Aliens Exist.
You got
know this one. Something in the background.
Wow, Dow. All right. So this album, dude, this definitely reminds me of 1999 American Pie coming out. We talked about it before the show. Yeah. Jason Biggs.
Yeah.
Dude.
Running across the lawn.
Yeah.
Getting back to his buddies who were recording, watching her, and then him being with her.
Nadia.
Oh, my God.
Nadia.
The exchange student.
The hottest foreign exchange. Nadia. Oh, my gosh. Dude, when I was a kid, Springsteen, you were pooping green in your diaper when this came out.
Yeah, you don't remember.
Oh, dude, Nadia.
The red bra.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Was it a red bra? Now I'm questioning myself.
It was red underwear and bra. Both. Yeah.
Love this movie.
Dude, such a good... That's what I think of when I think of this album.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, I think of this right here, TRL.
Yeah.
Dude, this is the very first time I heard of these guys.
Really?
First time I knew who they were, anything.
TRL with Carson
TRL,
Daly?
Yep. Total Request Live on
Yeah.
MTV, Carson Daly in the summers. It lived on my TV. TV lived on TRL, MTV TRL, and then
Yeah.
BET 106th and Park.
Sure.
Both of those shows, dude, just lived on my TV. And this is the very first time I heard who Blink 182 was.
Really?
Right
On
here.
MTV, huh?
That's about the time that she walked away from me.
Yeah.
Nobody likes you when you're 23.
23.
I was way far from 23, and I was like, man, these guys are 23. That's so old. And then all of a sudden, before you knew it, I was 23, and then I was 33.
Yeah, ask him what's your age again.
Yes, exactly.
Ah, I gotcha.
So I remember this one. Then I remember the second follow-up single, I think, was this joint here. Oh, we got the music video.
Yep. Oh, this music video was so good. Because wasn't this video based off of... No, what were they doing in this video?
I'm watching it right now. They're like underneath a bridge. There's a
Yeah.
ton of people playing. There's a day shots. There's night shots.
Wasn't this to be made fun of like the boy bands at that time?
Yes.
Yeah.
The whole Backstreet Boys. And they got like the
Backstreet-
teeth. They got the crazy teeth.
The
and all that
98
stuff in.
degrees.
Yep, 98
yeah.
degrees. Yeah.
They're making fun of all that. Yeah, right?
Backstreet Boys.
Love it.
Crazy stuff. So yeah, man, this
What's your favorite song on this album?
Man,
I like them all, but I'll narrow it down to a couple.
go ahead.
So my favorite one, obviously, is "What's My Age Again" is great, but then we can go a little dark with it. What do you know about Adam's song?
That's what I was gonna say, dude.
It's a sombering song, or sombering, whatever you want to say. But man, it was real. It made me feel something. The song was good, man. For Blink-182 to come up with something this like intense and the lyrics around this, it's a pretty deep song.
One of my favorites, dude. I
So
remember
good.
when this first came out, and I remember just listening and not comprehending fully like suicide and stuff
Yeah.
like that at the time, because I was a young kid and I'd never thought about suicide. I didn't have a terrible life growing up.
Right.
I didn't have a bad life by any means. My life wasn't perfect. My family was a little nuts, a little Brady Bunch action going on.
Yeah.
Little mashed up, different families, stepbrothers, sisters, all that stuff. But it wasn't bad by any means. So I couldn't relate to this. But it definitely, I would be wrong if I didn't say it made me feel something.
Yeah.
I definitely felt something, and I felt a sadness, and I connected with the music because I felt sad for anyone feeling this way.
Yeah.
I remember feeling like, holy shit, dude, who is feeling this bad that they don't even want to wake up the next day?
Yeah.
I'm constantly ready to wake up the next day.
Sure.
Like I don't feel, and I think I wasn't mature enough to fully understand or the impacts of suicide. I'd never had someone commit suicide in my life, a friend, a family member, nothing. But I definitely connected with the music
Yeah, no
in a
doubt.
weird way.
Yeah, so a little history of Enima the State. So obviously this was Travis Barker's introduction to Blink-182. You know that, right?
No.
Yeah, so previous to this, so you
Dude
look
Ranch
at
or
you look
whatever?
at Dude Ranch, right? They had a drummer by the name of Scott, which was a childhood friend, and I believe the story on Scott was he wanted to continue his education and go to more school and use that. So he couldn't put himself out there to join this band full time.
Well, hopefully that helped Scott make some better decisions and smarten him up a little, because
Yeah.
he's a moron for leaving
the band for sure.
He needs to continue his education, Scott.
And Scott was a great drummer, but nothing
All right, that was
in
rude.
comparison
Sorry, Scott.
to Travis Barker. Travis Barker just comes with so many different, vast and unique styles and brought this to Blink-182 and arguably helped fuel and help put Blink-182 on the map even more so than where they were going. So, so that was huge, right? Travis Barker in the band. This was his introduction. And I think at a time like this album reminds me of a lot of the 90s movies, the American Pies. I'm trying to think of like Not Another Teen movies, 10 Things I Hate About You. It takes me back to a time of all of those movies, right? It's, Stifler introducing us to what a MILF is. MILF.
Oh, I know, dude.
MILF.
Yeah,
MILF.
that was the first time I had ever heard MILF. Was
Yeah.
American Pie.
Had no idea.
99.
Right? So I think of all these things that just kind of came at the same time. And you look at Green Day, which, Dookie coming out a little bit before Enema of the State, and I think this was that pop punk. This was kind of the next evolution of what Dookie was, into these songs that were so catchy, 4-chord progressions, and just being staples of our age. And
Yeah.
at that time, being a teenager, middle school, high school for some people, depending on kind of, where you grew up.
Dude, I feel like they paved
This is
the
the
way.
epitome.
Well, and they really paved the way for a lot of bands. Like you were talking about. You think of bands like, Yellow Card.
Yeah.
That same kind of sound.
Simple Plan.
Simple Plan. What's the Sum 41 a little bit.
Newfound Glory.
Newfound Glory. Dude, these guys. What about these guys? Hold up. Let me stop this. Hold up. What about these guys, dude?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
Oh, yeah.
Who is it?
Is this Bowling for Soup?
Bowling for
Yeah.
Soup. This,
Got 'em.
They really remind me of Blink-182 just because they had that
Yeah.
You know, like that same... Dude, this is an underrated band. They have
Dude,
a lot of hits.
They're coming to Denver, I think, either this month or next month.
No way.
You trying to see them?
I'd be down.
We could do
She
it.
doesn't notice me. She's watching wrestling, creaming over tough guys, listening to rap metal, turntable.
In
Dude,
her
fire.
Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
Bowling for Soup.
Dude, they have... Remember this joint? This is Bowling for Soup
Keep
as
it going.
well.
Keep it going.
What about Lit, dude?
Yeah, totally.
Definitely them.
Yeah, Lit was definitely a poster child of Blink-182. There's no doubt about it.
All right, what about... You know this one? 14.
A little bit. You know what? I wasn't the biggest fan of Bowling for Soup. Muzzy,
God.
my boy Muzzy, Muzzstein.
Muzzstein. Let's hit the Bowling for Soup concert.
Yeah, he's down.
Is he?
He's already got tickets.
Is he trying to hit some BFS?
He's got VIPs.
All right, this is the one I was thinking of here. Let me get this going for you. Let me get this going. Oh,
Dude, if you don't like Lit, what are you doing?
dude. All these bands came from Blink-182,
Yeah.
dude. Godfather of all these joints. Why aren't these fools opening up for Bowling for Soup?
I'll tell you why. They've went country.
Who?
Lit put out a country album.
Good or no?
Not good.
Oh, jeez.
Not good.
Not good.
That's why.
We'll just have this underneath it. But yeah,
Call
man,
you that.
it just takes me back. I hope it takes you guys back too, man. Where were you at when the Blink-182 Enema The State album dropped, or what were you listening to at the time?
Yeah.
How old were you?
Hopefully you weren't one, like Springsteen over here.
Were you a person
Yeah,
that wasn't
can't
really
relate.
into it and had to come around later?
Yeah.
Were there any of those guys? Because I definitely wasn't. I was into it right away
Yeah.
because of What's My Age Again,
Had to be.
TRL.
Yeah.
Same thing with M, dude. And that's a good transition into Eminem. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, shit. Am I getting some... Oh, I thought I was getting some static here.
Oh. Static in my eyes.
All right, so Eminem and the Renegade joint.
Uh-huh.
First time I heard of Eminem was on TRL. My Name Is. I
Yeah.
wasn't like super deep in. I wasn't on Infinite yet. I wasn't on like any of his old shit. I had never heard of him.
Right.
Rap Olympics. Internet wasn't. Dude, it was like 97 when the Slim Shady LP came out.
That was the same, yeah. TRL
You know?
for me with him. Yeah.
TRL. So, but then in 2001, man, this song is 18 years old, not quite 20 years old.
Okay.
But they dropped this on 9/11, 2001. It's a song called Renegade. It was on Jay-Z's Blueprint album.
Okay.
Again, it dropped on 9/11, dude. I remember when this came out, I didn't even get to it for about a week after that because of 9/11 and how crazy that hysteria was. I didn't even...
So this actually came out on 9/11?
On 9/11. Weird, dude. Weird. They dropped it the morning
So
of.
that means that was a Tuesday because it was always New Music
Yes,
Tuesday, right?
it was a Tuesday because Ed McCaffrey broke his leg on Monday Night Football the night before 9/11.
That's right.
I remember
Wow.
waking up in the morning, 9/11 cracking off, and I remember turning on the radio like, and yo, did the paper come? Like, I just wanted to see what was up with Ed.
Yeah.
Ed broke his leg on Monday Night Football. You watched it happen. He got lit up over the middle by a safety.
I remember.
His leg was like this, flapping in the wind, and I was like, what happened to Ed? You know, I remember going to bed that night like, damn, this is crazy.
Yeah.
And dude, once I heard about 9/11 happen, I heard about it on the radio, and they didn't know exactly what had happened that morning. But once I heard about it, I totally forgot about Ed.
Right.
And then I forgot about every single thing else, dude. I forgot about any albums that were coming out because Jay-Z's album had the Blueprint was coming out. They had dropped this single.
That was shitty timing.
Yeah, all this stuff. Like I didn't even think twice about it. But the old debate, this has probably been one of the bigger debates in hip hop, not even necessarily a debate, but if you go look through top 10 lists or top 20 lists, whatever, of who got murdered on their own shit,
Right.
this is number one on everybody's
this is
list.
the
dude.
biggest.
It's Eminem murdering Jay-Z on his own song Renegade, on his own album The Blueprint.
Right.
And everyone here, let me put that. Let me get some of that pulled up on the background.
To serenade the convo.
Yeah, for sure.
I like it.
Exactly. So, this song here, there we go.
Yeah, it's interesting because I definitely have a little bit of opinion on that. But yeah, kind of give me the talk track of.
Let me tell you this. Let me start off here with
yeah.
Renegade. Let me give you the history of Renegade. Did you know Renegade was not actually Jay-Z and Eminem on the initial version?
No,
it didn't quite sound like this. I wish I had time. I'd play you guys the full mixtape version, or I wish we wouldn't get killed for copyright and everything. But go check out. You could probably find the original on the internet. It's Royce the 5'9" and Eminem.
Okay, yeah.
So Royce was on the original. And Royce said I've heard multiple interviews. Royce was kind of like, it was just cool to me. It wasn't like I thought of the song as anything more. It was just kind of cool. Well, as we know now, Jay-Z's on it. Royce got thrown off. So what the story is there was two different singles for the Renegade. There was going to be Rock City, and there was going to be Renegade.
Right.
Or two different singles, two different songs that featured him. They decided to go with Rock City. For whatever reason, they didn't want Renegade. Eminem was like, went back to Jay. M was supposed to fly out and work with Jay. And dude, he had actually forgotten the beat that, and this was back in the day, like, you just physically brought the beat with you to the studio.
Right.
He forgot the beat in Detroit or wherever he was coming from to meet with Jay-Z.
Huh.
And so he went in and he hit Royce and was like, dude, do you mind if I use this song with Jay-Z? He's been out hitting me up, wanting me to get on some shit. We had opportunities. I keep missing the boat. I want to get it together on this with Jay. Do you mind if I use this? He was like, no, it's cool. So M did some tweaks to the beat, remade the beat, and now you have the version you hear today on Jay-Z's album. What happened is a lot of people really think Jay-Z just got crushed on this verse. He has two verses. M has two verses. It's basically there's two verses on the song, but they're split. It's like Jay-Z does the first half, M does the second half, then there's a chorus. Then you got Jay-Z, and then you got M on that, and then the chorus. So that's kind of how it goes. And a lot of people think Jay-Z got killed on his own shit. How do you feel about that?
So, I mean, my opinion is a little different here. So what I would say is Eminem, I don't think you can ever match Eminem's flow. I think that's what Eminem's known for, and the way he flows, the way he emphasizes the syllables in the way he does it is just unmatchable in my opinion. That being said, I would say Jay's flow isn't as great, but a few of his lines like really just show his ability to use metaphors and double meanings to plumb like maybe the depths of language. So I feel like the versatility that he offers within his rhymes and maybe almost like just beautiful poetry. I think Jay-Z probably does that better or just differently than M.
Yeah.
And I think M just really takes me back to that flow and just the way he can just flow that music and put things to that dictation, I think is completely different. So for me, I think Jay-Z is probably, when it comes to metaphors and matching kind of the lyrical poetry which is in this, I think Jay-Z is better. But Eminem's flow, it's just hard to, you just can't match Eminem's
I think
flow.
that's what Jay gets knocked on is for the way he attacked the beat.
Yeah.
He almost seems a little unsure.
Exactly.
He doesn't do much tongue twister shit. He doesn't do much back-to-back quick hitting shit.
Yeah.
He's not, and Eminem is just all over that beat, dude. He's all over every single snare, every melody. Dude, everything, the way he's skipping off every single beat and every note, dude, is just incredible, right? That's what I think people hear.
Sure.
And M he does kill it lyrically.
Absolutely.
Like lyrically just slays it.
Yeah.
But I love what Jay-Z did on the record, and I don't think Jay-Z got bodied on his own shit the way everyone else does because of the fact that it's Eminem. Who are you gonna put on a track with Eminem that's not gonna be like, M probably got that shit?
Yeah.
Especially at this period in Eminem's career.
Right.
When he's like, all right, this is my chance to show Jay-Z's fan base what's up.
Yeah.
Lyrically, because I know they're probably not rocking with me. There was a lot of crossover fans, but there was still a lot of people that didn't rock with M in 2001.
Yeah.
I mean, you think about it, Till I Collapse, the song we came in the show with today. That didn't even come out until 2003 on the Eminem show. So 2001, dude, he was still second album, The Way I Am,
Right.
Marshall Mathers LP Eminem.
Yeah.
He hadn't really climbed into the untouchable category yet. So
Yeah.
I think he really used it as an opportunity to snap.
Well, and the Shady LP was just kind of more funny and just
Right.
lyrically funny and bashing and that kind of stuff. But he doesn't even get into like his really artistic ability yet.
Right.
You know, I mean, I look at that line where Jay describes like standing on the corner selling drugs as having a pocket full of hope, or refers to his chosen path in life as going straight at the fork in the road.
Yeah,
like
drove
there's
by the
just-
fork in the road
yeah,
and went
there's-
straight.
Yeah, it's just it's so intelligent, and I think that's where Jay-Z really shines in this. But again, having put it to the beat and the way Eminem does it, I mean, you hear what you want to hear. But I think Jay-Z did a hell of a job with just the poetry behind it. That's
Well,
That's my opinion.
I also think that Jay-Z, in the same way that M was trying to show off for Jay-Z's fan base and show, hey, yo, I can really do this.
Right.
I think Jay-Z was using this as, hey, Eminem's fan base might be listening.
Sure.
Let me put these fools up on game. And look how he comes in. Look how he comes in. This is the first lyric. Or these are the first lyrics. Look at.
Motherfuckers say that I'm foolish. I only talk about Jews. Do you fools listen to music, or do you just skim through it?
Right there.
Yeah.
He's telling these fools, hey, yo, if you think you know who Jay-Z is, you think I only talk about jewels and money and cars and that's basically what he's saying there. And he's speaking directly to M's fan base and the people that don't really know Jay-Z,
Who don't
that
mess
aren't
with
up
him.
on Jay-Z,
Yeah.
that think Jay-Z is only fucking Mr. Money Cash Hoes and big pimping, spending G's,
Yeah.
big pimping on BLADs.
These.
You know what I mean? They think that's their perception of Jay-Z. Jay-Z is telling people, okay, hold up. Now, he didn't get insanely lyrical, but the storytelling on this
Yeah.
and who he's speaking to is what I think is dope.
Interesting.
So that's kind of the way I took it. I don't think he got bodied. And the reason we bring up this topic today on the show is because let me pull this down a little bit and prepare the next clip. Royce the 5'9", like I said, he was originally on the track. He sat down with Crooked Eye. He actually goes by King Crooked now. He changed his name a while back. So King Crooked has a show called Crook's Corner. He had Royce the 5'9" on, and they actually talked about this whole topic. They went over old sound bites of other rappers saying that Jay got murdered, and then they talked a little bit about it. So let me give you a little sound from Crook's Corner here. This is Crooked Eye, King Crooked and Royce the 5'9".
In hip-hop history is Renegade. That is a split down the middle. Jay-Z had the best verse. M watched Jay on his own shit. Debate. That argument goes on forever.
When Eminem was on Jay-Z song, he fucked Cuz up on that record. Like, damn, you gotta do that. You on Jay-Z album, you can't
come
known
up
for killing niggas. Yeah, but to have Eminem, the white boy, kill him on his shit, that was nerve-wracking. I was like, I don't want Eminem on my album. I'm cool.
I'm on Renegade before Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you kind of break that down? Because, you know what I'm saying, that's an interesting ass story. The fact that you know what I'm saying, like, how did that all go down with you being on Renegade before Jay?
I was signed to Sony Columbia, and Marshall was executive producing my album. And we were gonna do 2 songs that were gonna make the album. And we had another one that was called Rock City, where he was doing the hook that we felt like could be a single. So we opted to go with that one over the Renegade one, but we recorded both songs. And when we did the Renegade joint, I don't know if I had like a thought in my mind or like what I felt like the song that we do would sound like, because we hadn't recorded with each other in a minute. So I just thought it was okay, because we had did so many songs together where we was just kind of rapping, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought it was okay, and it was just one of them joints that was just kind of sitting.
Right.
And then he called me one day and was like, yo, I want to send the Renegade joint to Jay, because I've been kind of like, he'd been asking me to do stuff, and I keep missing the boat.
Right.
And I'm such a fan of both, and Jay is like definitely one of those people that I always wanted to see him work with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when he sent it to him and he did it, that's when it started sounding great to me. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
I was like, oh, this is what this song is supposed to sound like. So I think what people are arguing is just, they're arguing preference at that point. You know, you got 2 guys that do 2 different things, and they so good at what they do, they figured out a way to join the 2 worlds together. People who prefer Jay-Z's content, what he talks about, and the way that he approaches the beat, they're always gonna say he got the better verse.
Right.
Because they like his style of rap better. But rather one is more lyrical than the other, it's like we said, subjective.
So
Tomato,
y'all
tomato.
arguing about who got the best verse out of J and M, and really Royce had the best verse. Y'all just ain't heard it.
That's funny right there.
Man, it's he almost basically just says, hey, you're cut.
You think Royce is going to sit there and choose?
Yeah.
He's not going to say M didn't have the best verse.
You're
He's
cutting
not
hairs.
right.
So he makes it like, I like them both, man. You cutting hairs.
I think he's totally right, though.
Yeah.
I think it is all subjective. I think if
It
you rock with
absolutely
Jay-Z's
is.
style and you like Jay-Z's approach to
Yeah.
shit, you're going to rock with Jay-Z's verse. If you like the big word, lyrical, rap, and it's not necessarily that M was really fast on this.
Yeah.
It was just very lyrical.
Sure.
And if you like that lyrical miracles type of rap, you're going to like M's shit better.
Yeah.
Some people don't like M's voice. Some people don't like,
Sure.
There's a lot of subjective shit on it. I personally don't think Jay got washed. I don't think he got killed on the verse. If you're unfamiliar with Royce the 5'9", he is one of Eminem's best friends from back in the day. They came up rapping in Detroit together, known each other for years and years and years, had the whole group, dropped the album, The Bad Meets Evil, whole album, Royce the 5'9" and Eminem. So they go back a ways, man. So, but I just wanted to play that and chop that up and kind of have that conversation, because I think a lot of people, I think that's the popular opinion, is to say, oh, Jay got smoked on his own shit. I just don't think that's the case.
Yeah.
Me personally.
No doubt.
So let's move on from the music stuff, man. Let's
Well, a quick thing I just want to
Jay?
add here. Either way, if he did get smoked or not, Jay-Z has officially become the first rapper to make $1 billion.
What do you mean?
Like, he's the first billionaire who's a rapper.
What about Dr. Dre? What about the whole Apple thing that went down with Dr. Dre? I thought Dre was
With the beats and selling the beats, that kind of stuff. I don't know that he ever became a billionaire based off of it, but he made a shitload of money on that.
What do you mean, based off of Apple?
Yeah, well, Beats by Dre, selling that whole company, to Apple, obviously. I know he made a lot of money, but
They sold it for almost $4 billion.
But he didn't get all that. Like, he had to split it with a partnership.
That's 2 and 2. It's Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't you remember the whole in the Defiant ones when the whole shit dropped? Dr. Dre and Tyrese in the studio, all drunk. They were not supposed to say anything about Apple acquiring Beats, and Tyrese popped off and said, "The first billionaire in hip hop, motherfucker, Dr. Dre," and Dr. Dre's co-signing it in the studio. And that fucked up the deal with Apple. They were gonna buy Beats for $4.2 billion,
right,
or something like that. They ended up buying it for like 3.8 or just under 4, because I think Apple called and said, "Hey, we told y'all motherfuckers to shut the hell up.
Yeah,
we're gonna go ahead and take a couple off there. Take a few $100,000 off. You guys couldn't keep your mouth shut." So that right there, I hate to do it, but they're acting like motherfuckers forgot about Dre. Get it? Wow, I thought it was
totally.
I thought you guys would be. I thought there would be more on that. I thought that would be this. I thought I'd be. You act like motherfuckers forgot about Dre on The Billionaire, and it was just cricket. Never mind. I'm over here doing the show to myself.
Yeah, that is weird, because I'm checking JJ sources, and according to Pitchfork, Forbes,
this is literally
CNN.com,
on Forbes.
it's stating that Jay-Z is the first rapper to become the actual
maybe they don't consider
first billionaire.
They don't consider Dre a rapper. They just forgot about Dre. They forgot that he was rapping on all those tracks on the Chronic 2001 and the original Chronic and NWA shit. They just don't consider him a rapper anymore.
I think you got to be right there, because
Dr.
what we're
Dre's the
seeing is
first rapper,
superstar Jay-Z is the first billionaire rapper, says Forbes. Jay-Z is officially hip hop's first billionaire. So you've got two different things here. But yeah, there's got to be some sort of.
I'm confused, bro. Jay-Z.
Interesting.
That's crazy.
What does Forbes know anyways?
Well, you know what?
I think it's mainly because of how he's become so much of a business nowadays, because he has so many investments.
Which Dre was the same thing, though. Dre had his investments, and he had his investors and that kind of thing. So I don't know.
I've just heard more about Jay's investments than Dre's. The only thing I've really heard of Dre's is him selling his company. Because I do agree with you. I did hear he sold it for like $4 billion or something like that.
Jay-Z's definitely wrapped up in a lot of things as a mogul. I mean, look at the music streaming service Tidal.
$3.2 billion is what they sold Apple.
How much?
$3.2 billion.
Billion. Okay.
So, here we go. Look at this. Look at this Forbes article on Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre, this is right before they sold Apple, could become the world's first billionaire rapper if Apple goes through with its purchase of Beats Electronics. Andre Young, a.k.a. Dr. Dre, is ranked second on the Forbes list and the wealthiest hip-hop artist in 2014 with an estimated $550 million. But if Apple's acquisition gets the green light, this could propel him into the number one spot, surpassing Sean P. Diddy Combs, who has a net worth of $700 million. Early reports revealed that the U.S. tech giant's purchase of Beats Electronics is valued at $3.2 billion. There's no publicly available information on how long Young's stake in Beats is, or how big his stake in Beats is. So we'd have to find exactly what his portion of that was. But I feel like they got it wrong here.
They might have.
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Is there no list or
these
anything?
articles and my feed, it's blowing up that Jay-Z is like the first hip hop artist.
That's
to be
crazy.
A billionaire.
Hip hop artist too. So it's not even, according to Forbes, Dr. Dre sold his brand Beats by Dre for $3 million. Oh, hold up. Oh, here we go. Jay-Z. Oh, here you go. A Vibe article posted 5 hours ago about Jay-Z being the first billionaire. Jay-Z's cash and investments total $220 million. His stake in liquor brands, $410 million. His music streaming platform Tidal tallies at $100 million. Rock Nation follows with $75 million, who they just laid a bunch of people off, by the way.
Yeah.
His music catalog ranks $75 million. Art collection $70 million. Finally, real estate investments at $50 million. Some assume Dr. Dre already achieved the billionaire status a couple years ago, but that isn't entirely true. According to Forbes, Dr. Dre sold his Beats by Dre brand to Apple for $3 billion, but while his company is worth billions, Dre's personal net worth is only $850 million.
There you go.
Huh.
Jay-Z's story, especially astonishing, consider his journey to the top, blah, 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 blah. So there you go. I guess Jay-Z's companies are worth billions, but he himself is not until I guess he decides to sell those and step away.
And it sounds like Sean Diddy Combs comes in at number 2.
So they consider that like liquid assets. They don't consider that like really tangible money in companies until it's no longer a company, or what?
I guess your net worth.
Yeah, that's your net worth.
Interesting.
It's the difference. Interesting. Well,
it's not gross worth. It's net worth, ladies and gentlemen.
We're
learning things over here. Yep. All right.
Well, congrats, Jay-Z.
Never mind. They didn't forget about Dre. I thought they did. All right. Anyways, moving on from Jay-Z. Is that all you had, JJ?
Yes. That was just the biggest thing.
That was just the biggest thing. No worries.
Well,
no big deal at all.
I heard you guys talking about it, and then I stumbled upon it on Instagram. I was like, oh crap, that's like amazing.
Let's hit this really quick. Drake, the NBA Finals, all that stuff that went down last night. Let's talk a little bit about it briefly.
Who's trolling who?
What did you think of the game overall? Way more entertaining than Game 1, right?
Ooh, the game itself. Yeah, I didn't care about the bullshit of the trolling. I enjoyed the game, man. The game.
They pulled their shit together.
This game was awesome. Let me tell you why. So I love this game because Kawhi actually had a great game. But what we learned and what we still continue to find out is, when Kawhi can't do it by himself, unfortunately.
Right.
Siakam had a horrible game, if you ask me. I believe Siakam had 12 points and Gasol only had 6 points. So when you don't have the correct supporting cast, it's hard to win. It's hard to beat. And I go back to it. I just said it on the last cast or the cast before that. Golden State's bench is the best in the league. Hands down. And we were reminded of that yet again. Who's Quinn Cook? Do you know who Quinn Cook is?
No.
Me either.
No idea.
This guy's lighting up threes. I think he ended the night with either 9 or 12 points. I think it was 9 points. But what you see is Iguodala still has the bad calf, right? Klay Thompson goes out with either thigh contusion, not even a bruise, but like thigh or
they said thigh.
I think is what it was.
They said thigh, like quad pull, or hamstring pull.
Pull. So so he goes out, and then Kevon Looney, right, the household name on last series, goes out with the chest issues, bruising, clavicle, whatever it was up high.
Dude, that was a nasty hit.
It was,
where
dude.
where he got like pulled down, and that was
vicious.
It was in the air, and he didn't even hit his feet, and he just thumped off the hardwood, dude.
Yeah, it was
right
not
off
good.
the hardwood, and multiple guys tumbled off the hardwood onto the concrete last night behind the basket. Did you see that?
Yeah, everybody heard that. So what this goes down to is, again, championship pedigree, championship medal from the Golden State Warriors, from their bench. It's like, what Golden State... Man, this team's so good. I'm excited for them, and I don't even like Golden State, man. I'm going for the underdogs, right? I want the Raptors to win this, but what you see with this is just Golden State. I mean, you have KD, the second best player in the league, out. The ball movement was so good with Golden State. They are so good with that. And if Golden State watched any film, and obviously they did because they played completely different last night, they saw Toronto as a lot speedier and a lot faster than what they thought they were. And then last night's game showed that Golden State watched the proper film, got their defense in check, got their speed in check, and played the Toronto Raptors like they should have played from game one. So it goes to show you that experience, the championship pedigree, the off the bench, the next player up, Golden State has it together. And that's why they are the best in the league.
Well, you had Steph Curry last night too, not feeling good.
23 points.
Yep.
That's not a lot, right?
No, they said he wasn't feeling good during the game. Did you see all that stuff?
I did. Doris Burke kind of reported some of it, that he just wasn't himself. But then you have Clay before he got injured, 25 points.
Yep.
Just a well-balanced offensive battle.
They're a super team.
They're
the best super team.
Yeah.
They're the biggest super team. I mean, no matter who goes down, you have another superstar, not just another guy, you have another superstar to step in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just, with Boogie Cousins coming back last night, the possibility of Durant still hanging around.
Yeah.
I'm hearing multiple people say that he's not coming back at all for this series. He's done for the year. Then I'm hearing people saying it could be possible.
Yeah.
He's back this series. How's that going to affect him with Cousins back? He hasn't really played a ton with Boogie, so that's big there. There's going to be a lot of questions.
Look how Boogie looked last night.
Dude,
that fool looked tired. But he looked tired at
28 minutes for his first game back.
The 26, those additional 2 minutes, towards the end of the game. 26 minutes, man. That guy is tired. I mean, he's coming back from a tough tear, and, he looked tired, but damn, I think what he have? 11 points, 10 rebounds, and then a few assists.
Looked good, dude.
Dude, he looked really good for a big man.
I'm not even a big Boogie Cousins fan, but he looked good.
Yeah, I think the downfall here is
Draymond still looked
dude,
good.
Lowry's got to figure this out. He
The
keeps
foul trouble?
fouling
Yeah.
out, dude. What's going on with 5 minutes to go? The most crucial point of the game, because that game could have went anywhere. Obviously, Iguodala put that three pointer in, and it just obviously cemented the win. There was nothing they could do. But say he doesn't make that three, dude, you're just 2 points down. Toronto grabs that rebound, puts a 2 in. They still have a timeout left.
Yeah.
They still have time. So I mean, this game still could have went, either way, no doubt about it. But Iguodala, man, just lamented the game with that 3-pointer was huge. But I think what we're seeing also is Van Fleet kind of becoming a household name. This guy is averaging 15.4 points now. As we get into this, these final last two series,
he chucked up a lot of threes last night, though. It felt like desperation. It felt like he was the only guy hitting,
teams, though, dude. Danny Green obviously hit that one later in the game, but dude, they were bricking everything.
Curry was
Golden
super
State was
cold,
bricking
yeah.
everything. But again, it goes back to Golden State. What they've been doing is they're a third quarter team, and between the end of the second, going into the third, and through the third, when Golden State goes on a 20-0 run, what are you going to do?
Well, especially Steph Curry. If you look at his average all throughout this past year, if you look at his average points, he scores 5 points in the first quarter, 5 points in the second quarter, 5 points in the fourth quarter, but he averages 9+ points in the third every single game. If you take up his average for this year, third quarter is definitely his quarter and Golden State's quarter to kind of step on the gas.
Yep.
And they showed it again last night. We forgot to talk about game one with Drake coming in, dude.
Yeah.
That was funny with the Del Curry jersey on. We
Curry.
actually called it. Like, will he be
Raptors
wearing
jersey.
any Warriors gear, all this stuff? And that's what you hit me up like later on. You're like, dude, this is why we need same day audio.
Yeah.
Like, he did exactly. He came in here and it wasn't Warriors gear.
Yeah.
But it was, kind of Warriors gear.
Pretty close to home. Pretty close
to home. There you go. That's a good way to put it. So, but yeah, so we missed out on that with the first one. But then he also... Last night.
What do you think about the trolling last night? Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was funny. I thought the...
Do you think everybody understood it? Or everybody was like, what the hell? I don't know.
I think some morons probably didn't. But,
Totally.
Most of the people, I mean, how could you not get that one?
Right.
The Kevin on the back of the...
Kevin.
But he had the Toronto, he had the We the North Nike hoodie on. Did you see that?
Yeah.
So it was We the North, and then he had that, screen printed on the back or something?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sick.
Yeah. Pretty sick.
Did you see the clip of him in the locker room trolling, or actually not him trolling, KD and Clay were trolling Drake.
I did see that.
You see that? Here, let me see if I can...
And hey, while you're trying to pull that up, did you see Macaulay Culkin even got involved?
No.
Yeah.
What did he say?
So he obviously saw the Kevin shirt or whatever. So on Twitter, I believe, Macaulay Culkin says, "Hey, at Drake," he replied on Twitter, "I'm right here, bro. Check the responses full below." So he says, "I'm right here, bro. DM me. See you at the barbecue."
That's funny.
Yeah, it's tight.
So did Drake clap back or say anything back?
I haven't seen anything.
That's cool. He doesn't even give him a response.
Well, maybe he did in DMs.
Oh,
just
yeah.
like he asked.
Nice. All right, here's the clip.
See you in the Bay, Aubrey.
See you in the Bay, Aubrey.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's 1-1.
It's 1-1.
That was light work, too.
That was light work, too.
He said that was light work. You're lucky I popped my hammy. Watch this. Clay. Watch this.
That was light work, too. You're lucky I popped my hammy.
Then Draymond Green comes through. So they all kind of talk some shit.
Yeah.
Basically, if you couldn't hear the convo, the extent of it, weren't talking tonight, were you? Clay told him, told him, tough night. We'll see you in the Bay, Aubrey.
Yeah.
He said, weren't talking tonight with your bum ass. Clay.
Yeah,
Clay was really doing the clapping. KD was kind of joking with him a little bit.
Just hanging, yeah.
Clay was like hanging behind him, like really throwing like some seemed a little bit more mad. Yeah.
Some salt.
Pretty funny. Well, I guess he was also on the court. KD was chilling in his civvies all night.
Yeah, no doubt.
So it's not like he was out there. But funny nonetheless. I thought the interaction was funny. Drake's smiling the whole time. They're kind of joking around. It looked like it was all good-natured.
Yeah.
Lighthearted fun.
I think it's cool.
So that's kind of where we're leaving, man. We don't need to get too crazy with the NBA.
Yeah. What do you forecast on, what is it, Wednesday when they play next?
Oh, Golden State.
In the Bay.
At home,
That's
dude.
tough, right?
Yeah, that's places.
But
Oracle's going to be nuts.
There's two teams in the playoffs, there's one team that have beat them twice.
Oh, in the playoffs, not the finals.
Yeah.
Finals.
Clippers. What do you know about Beverly, dog?
Finals a little different. Yeah, they don't got Pat Bev.
Let's bring Pat Bev.
Another thing too,
getting in KD's head.
Toronto.
Pat Bev.
You talked about Golden State doing a good job adjusting. Toronto, I don't know if you noticed, they changed their defense and they played an entirely different defense. They kind of played more of the defense they played against James Harden, where they tried to double Steph Curry every time he got the ball. And it worked in the beginning. They had him 0 for 7 from behind three. I think he started 0 for 7 there. So, or 0 for 7 on field goals. So it definitely was working in the beginning, but once they figured it out, it just wasn't working as well. And I thought that was a mistake by Toronto, not going back to what had worked for them in the first game and trying to stick with that same defense that they played against the Rockets.
I think they'll adjust.
I think so too.
They'll be fine.
In Golden State though, tough.
Oh,
tough task.
Oracle Center is super tough.
Oracle Center too.
Oracle
Arena. I like Oracle Center.
Oracle Center, whatever.
Let's get some center, guy.
Yeah. Da-na-na.
Sports.
Welcome.
All right, you want to do you want to go into sneakers and stuff real quick?
Oh, we got so many shoes.
We got a few pairs of shoes. You want to start or you want me to start?
Well, that's where I guess we just had that's where JJ went. I guess we just had the
we just got a delivery?
Just
Studio?
another delivery. So yeah,
shit.
We'll see what's up. Where do you want to start? You want to start with mine? No, let's start with yours. You got one. You got one pair over there, yeah?
Yes.
I'd like to see these.
One pair.
I know what they are. I'd like to see these.
I like to see these.
I like to see these.
I was actually pleasantly surprised when I opened them up. Yes. I didn't think they would be this good.
Okay.
I thought these were going to be the
crease
specials.
The crease poops.
The creaser specials, dude.
The creaser specials.
Yeah,
nice.
these are going to be
yikes.
Nike hit us up. Creaser specials.
But they're actually pretty good materials.
Are they?
So when you open up the box, it's got the same box. A lot of
the Unions, the Jeters.
Yep, Jeters. That's what I was gonna say. Jeters. I have another one of these. Something else came in these.
It's a nice box, premium box.
I like the box. They also switched up the size tag. Look at this. Look at that.
Do they have the women's on there?
Complete change.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah. So these are fake. No, I'm just kidding. These are not fake. But they switched up the whole. They switched it up. Let me show the audience here.
Yeah, no doubt. That's quite different.
It's a white instead of the black tag that we've seen for years.
It almost looks like the Jordan 1.
It's a white
tag.
size tag, and it's not like a square. It's not like your rectangle that you're normally used to seeing. It is a long rectangle that spans probably half of the box.
Almost.
Instead of a quarter, I would say. The old one's probably like a quarter.
Yeah, it's almost centered with that circle in the middle of the box.
So that spans, almost dropped them. That spans the whole thing there. These are retail $225.
Ouch.
I don't think resell is going to be anything on them.
No.
I pretty much copped them for the culture, copped them for you guys, copped them for the content. I'll probably be returning them back to the Nike store to get my $225 back because I can't even resell them without losing money. Right now, if I resell them, I would probably make $202 from StockX.
And you don't have a job.
I don't have a job.
I'd probably return them.
I don't need them.
Yeah.
But
Yikes.
you get this card.
Are they size 12?
They are size 12.
Gotcha. And these come out June 8th. Am I correct on that?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Or the global release because you got the shock drop.
I got the shock drop a little bit early.
The card's nice.
They're nothing that crazy. I'm not gonna.
It's very Raiders.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah. Right.
It's trash.
Well, the
Here you go,
shoe,
JJ.
the shoe in general is that Raiders colorway, isn't it?
It just has the silver or 3M or whatever. So this is the Jordan
3
6.
rings.
They came out with 3 different pairs. They came out with 6, 7, and 8.
Yeah.
This is the Jordan 6 version. They're all 3M. Let me see that card. It does come with a card, and it says, Reflections of a Champion. The Air Jordan 6, 7, and 8 are 3 of the most iconic silhouettes in the history of sneakers. This season, Jordan Brand celebrates each model by delivering premium reflective materials and detailed craftsmanship inspired by MJ's historic 91 through 93 championship run. 3 rings, 3 finals MVPs, 3 scoring titles. This instant classic will leave you saying, it's gotta be the shoes.
Nice.
Dope card.
Yeah. Very cool.
That details everything you need to know. 3 rings,
honestly-
3 finals MVPs, 3 scoring titles.
It literally looks like they took the infrared and replaced the body and then just kept everything else.
But squeeze this, Dow. Squeeze up here. Squeeze both sides. It feels
Ooh. That's
feels very nice, right?
really soft.
And
Yeah.
same thing with the toe box. Push down on the toe box. It's not like going to stick and crease like I thought it would.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it would be similar to those Jordan 6s they released for the All-Star game back in 2016. I thought it would be more like those where they were really stiff.
Yeah.
They crease up pretty easy. These are actually pretty nice, dude. I'm not going to lie. They feel really nice.
If you had the cash, would you keep these?
I don't wear 6s like that.
Nah, they're
Well, I
too
thought
uncomfortable.
that's like the biggest reason I thought.
That's why that's why I'm shocked the materials feel nice.
So like that's my point here is if you had the cash, would you try to keep these?
Possible. I might put my foot in them and try to walk around and see how much different they are.
I don't think they have much nostalgia or meaning to you as well, so it's hard to I don't have to have it.
Plus, the thing with 6s that I think it puts me out on every 6, they look awesome sitting there in hand. Whenever I put them on and I look down,
They look bulky.
it looks like I'm wearing bowling shoes.
Yeah.
It looks like I should have the Supreme bowling shirt and I should be in a league, a little 4-teamer.
Yeah.
I should be down at the AMF on Tuesday nights, rolling strikes.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like when I'm in those things.
Yeah, with Baker Cell.
Yes, with Baker Cell.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Too good. You know what? 6s are a little heavy for me anyways, but I feel like this is an even heavier 6 model. Now, I don't know if I'm right on that.
I think it's because it's a 12. You're not used to holding a 12.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I think that's what it is. No, I'm serious.
When I wear a 10 and not a 12, because, yeah.
They're big, dude. 12. Some of these, some of the Jordans and Nike shoes that are produced in size 12 are just ginormous.
That's why you feel it's a clown shoe. It is ginormous.
Right.
It's a big-ass shoe.
So it just looks, I don't know. I like the 3M on it. I like the materials, feel nice. But again, 6s, bowling shoes to me, that's just when I look down, I see bowling.
The black Nike Air on the back of that 3M material looks really good. It pops really nice. I think that's pretty cool. That's kind of my favorite part. But the transition of the black tongue onto the 3M as well, I think it's a nicely done shoe. But looking at it, I'm glad I didn't get it because for $225, and it's not a shoe that I have to have. The 6s are notoriously a little bit more uncomfortable, heavy. Yeah, I don't have to have it, but I think
it's a possibility that it might be a bit more comfortable.
Maybe.
Possibility,
JJ says.
Are you dropping $225 on a possibility?
I'm not.
Okay.
And if I would have done any of these,
that sounds bad.
I think the 6 is probably my favorite looking shoe out of this pack, but I'm a 7 head. I love the 7 look, but I don't even have to have that.
It just, those 7s, they looked exactly like the Cardinal 7s I
Look
have at the
just
crib,
like the Cardinals.
Grayed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
8s, I think 8s are the worst.
Yeah.
8s are so heavy.
Oh, they're so.
I'm not a big fan.
And
of
I
8s.
love the 8s because that was one Jordan's
Space Jam.
that was one pair that my parents and I went half and half.
Yeah.
So that means a lot to me, but nah, I can't wear them.
Yeah.
Gross.
I think so. Yeah, man. I'm probably gonna be.
Did they change up
I mean,
the
if somebody
back
wants
here?
to buy these for me for what I paid for them, I'll let you have them. But other
Yeah.
than that, I'm probably gonna return these. I might drop a video. I might review them.
Does the back
don't
look
know.
thinner to you? Like the letters?
Like the font.
Yeah, like it just looks thinner.
Nah, I think it's just the material.
I was gonna say-
the gloss material, the way it looks.
I think
it's probably
the way
material.
the black stitching, we're used to it being black on black.
Or
On the-
like
on
the
the
infrared,
infrareds,
yeah.
So I think that's why it looks that way.
Damn.
So yeah.
That's weird.
Yep.
I like them. I don't have to have them.
You're not in?
No, I'm glad you bought them so we could look at them. They're really cool. They're a great
Nicer than I thought,
designed
not
shoe.
gonna lie. Nicer
The
than I
materials
thought.
are a lot better than what I thought. They're a little darker, and maybe that's the light in here. But I think it's a little darker than what I thought. That might just be the light, but so don't take my word on that. But they look a little darker than what they do in the pictures to me.
So there they are, man. Jordan 6 Reflections of a Champion.
I like them.
Official release date this Saturday.
Yeah.
I think these will be doing a lot of sitting considering the Yeezys are dropping this Saturday.
Yeah, for the people that do want these, I think they'll be really happy.
They'll be doing, for the people that want these, they'll be doing some big sitting. No doubt, no joke.
Big city.
Did you put the card back in there?
You have it right
You have
there.
it right on your laptop.
Sick.
In your
All right, give me
laptop.
show me your shoes, Dal.
All right, we'll make one of them really, really quick, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, okay. Little
Because they're not
quickness.
worth talking about.
Down with the quickness.
Yeah, the shoe itself is not worth talking about, but the value in which I got this shoe for is worth talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking
and
about both those
I'm
shoes
trying
over there.
and I'm going to try to get people on game real quick here because I know that not all finish lines are doing this. So that being said, I'm a big Boost guy. We all know that. Franchise is a big Boost guy. Boost is life. It always will be. It is the most comfortable. This is a shoe that is old. We
Wow.
call these the Ultra Boost Mid Graspins.
The Graspins, I thought you already had a pair.
I do have a pair, but
Okay.
I bought a second pair, and
Of course you did.
because they are about as GR as it gets. But before everybody starts laughing,
perfect.
before everybody starts laughing here,
All right, sorry.
go ahead and here you go. Peep this receipt from Finish Line. Tell me what you see, my friend.
60
Who's
bucks.
laughing now?
do you think,
Who's,
JJ?
60
who's
bucks.
laughing now?
Would you pay 60 for 'em?
Who's
Yeah,
laughing
I would
now?
pay 60 for that.
Would you be laughing still if you paid 60?
No.
Who's
No.
laughing now? Who?
I find it's more funny that he got a second pair, considering like the past of
You
how
want-
many different pairs. He's like, "Oh, I gotta have 3 pairs, man,"
Hey.
and it never comes.
You won't after you hear what franchise is about to tell you.
Dude, he paid $35. What the? Dude, $37.80 with tax.
What the?
I swear. No joke. Oh, wow. That dance is bad.
Thanks.
Dude,
That's below not good.
Look at that. $35 on the receipt.
I just had to bring the receipt to prove it all. So what I'm saying now is these guys Google and goggle and oogle and ogle out of my receipts. Let me tell you something, fools.
Nice job.
Why don't you guys, I need you guys to all go to Finish Line, check your local Finish Lines. Some are doing it, some aren't, but they are clearancing a lot of shoes at certain Finish Lines right now. And this happened to be one of those. That being said, they had the other colorway. What did we call those? The Venom Aspens?
The Kith Venoms.
The Kith Venoms.
Yeah.
So the other pair, that look like the Kith Aspens, the darker colorway of
They're like
that
the
came out-
Venom version of the Kith Aspens. They're not really Kith. We just call them the Kith Venoms.
Call them Kith
Just
Venoms,
joking.
just whatever.
But yeah.
Just like these aren't called the Graspens.
Dude, I told you the other day, I had a pair of those.
Yeah.
Sitting DS. I put them up on StockX for $150. Someone accepted the bid. I have no idea how I got $150 out of that pair.
You're lucky.
Especially since they're doing this kind of shit.
Well, let me tell you. So these were a little bit cheaper, but
Than those?
but the Venoms were $60.
Oh,
JJ got it. So
nice.
so those were $60, and guess what? I passed on $60.
Because it was too high.
That was too high for me.
Right.
When I got the Graspens for 35,
why the hell
37,
would you want to pay that when you could pay this? Like,
know.
honestly.
And you know what? There was two other pairs or sizes. And I thought about copping those as well. But when I said $35,
Yeah, no shit.
this couple came next to me and they're like, that shoe is? And I'm like, yeah. So they picked up the other 2 pairs.
Oh, of course.
So
Oh,
I let
I hate you.
I let them, take their W, and I was fine with another pair.
Nice,
but
Dal.
thought I'd bring this to the cast. So let's move on from that shoe because nobody
Nice
really
guy.
likes it, but for 35, everybody likes it.
Of course, for the right
Nice
price,
job,
man.
Dal.
All right.
Anyone likes anything.
And this one, so we don't need to spend too much time, but I was able to get the Onyx 4Ds in, and I just wanted you guys to see the colorway in person, because remember, we've already seen one of these, right?
Yes.
I've got a couple. This is my 4th pair of 4Ds. They're still heavy. They're still the same design, but I wanted you guys to see
this
this
shoe
colorway.
is getting depressing.
Why?
Because I felt like
it's $350 retail? Yeah,
No.
it is.
Well, yes. On top of that, I feel like I wish there was just more creativity.
Dude, this
behind
thing
the
is
shoe.
heavy,
It's
bro.
heavy, dog.
Oh, my gosh.
4D technology is still really heavy, dude.
It's still really
is.
early, huh? This is feels like first gen.
Yeah, first gennies.
What does all this stuff on the inside mean?
I don't know, but it's cool writing.
Yeah, it's cool writing. I don't know.
I haven't really
Can I take the
explored it
insole
yet.
out?
Might as well.
You care?
Yeah.
Let me see these.
Yeah, I haven't done much research because I just got these, and I've been busy, dude, with the house stuff, man. I can't, I'm only one man.
Yeah, I don't know what any of this shit
Did I see
means. Kelvin Weiss guy. Kelvin Kules Weiss.
Cool-ass Weiss.
Or Weiss. I don't know if it's Weiss or Weiss. I always go by Weiss because of Walt Weiss, old shortstop.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Whenever I
Walt-
see that
Walt
name,
Weiss?
I just say Weiss.
Yeah.
Just because of Walt.
That's sick. But yeah, I mean, the colorway is a little bit more wearable probably, and a little bit more versatile, because remember the pair that I have, the first gen of these, you had the white, you could see kind of the baseball stitching look,
Yes,
the
yes.
Frankenstein. You don't have that, or you can't really see that. It's not as exposed. You have some gray on here, gray suede, nubuck that can probably get a little bit damaged, but definitely a lot more wearable shoe, I think. More neutral, for the most neutral guy here.
What'd
on
you
YouTube.
pay? Retail $350?
Yeah, $350.
Damn.
And I was able to get it through the raffle. So Adidas does raffles now on their apps for most of the hype shoes. So you do have to be in a raffle to get a lot of these. So I did win that raffle, and some people would be like, yeah, you didn't win shit, dog. You want the ability to buy an overpriced, heavy-ass shoe is what you want. But no, I really like this shoe, man. I think the red tongue is my favorite part of that shoe. It makes that shoe pop.
I think it's pink.
You think it's pink? You
Dude,
think
it
it's
looks-
infrared?
It looks bright pink to me.
It
What do you
looks
think?
pink.
Yeah, it might be pink.
Lace tips?
Might be like a
Pink?
darker, pinker
Shit on the bottom?
infrared.
Pink?
That's pink.
I think it's all pink.
Ask Aerosmith. Pink.
Don't know that
Dude,
one.
was this
don't
shoe
know
a
that one?
I don't
collab or
think so.
something?
What's up?
Was this shoe a collab or something?
No collab.
I don't think so. Why?
No collab.
Oh, I'm just trying to look up.
Oh,
what
that
this,
name on the
is,
inside?
and nothing's coming up.
It's all right, guy. We're idiots. I'm sure someone in the comments
Yeah.
will let us know.
We're just here to show it to them.
Yeah,
That's
we're
all.
just, you guys give us the real
Yeah.
info. We're just here.
Yeah, we're just here to show 'em. We just
come
spend-
to the studio.
We just spend a lot of money for you guys. You're welcome.
We just buy the shoes. We just put on the show. We just got all the podcast equipment ready to go, hooked up the mics. But you guys,
Yeah.
you guys let us know all the real stuff, all the details.
So as you're putting that away
Dude,
here,
this
because
is bad.
because it's taking you forever.
This is a nightmare.
all right. Oh, I
That
guess
thing
I'll
is
do it.
a nightmare trying to get that in. It's
Oh,
sticky
'cause
on the
it's
bottom like a
sticky.
Nike insole.
You should have never pulled this out.
I had no idea.
Oh
I'm
my
sorry.
God, this
Oh,
is the
I'm
worst.
sorry that I own 1,500 pairs of Ultra Boost and they all have the same insole and it just slides right out.
Oh, this is not good.
That
do you
is.
do you have any 4Ds though?
Below not good.
I don't have any 4Ds. No. If I had 4Ds, I would have known that and I never would have pulled that out. If I had
Oh my
4Ds,
God.
that thing is a.
This
do
is-
not take the insole out, guys.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a
screw that.
bear to get back in there.
Yeah. dude.
Man, I had to wrestle that thing in.
I'm gonna have to work on that a little bit later.
Oh God.
We don't have time for this.
Taking that L.
Taking that L.
Take that L on the way out.
What's next?
All right, so I haven't even opened these yet. So this is
Oh yeah, get your shoe tree guy.
for me. This might be a first on our cast because I usually kind of look. I take a little peek before we throw on the cast because I just can't wait. I'm just a nerd like that. I got to feel the shoe. I got to look at the shoe. I got to touch it. That being said, you still see the factory seal on this one.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so
In that
come
lovely
steal
just
me.
steal
do you
it
have your
bit
do you have your
box.
Supreme knife by chance?
Yes, I do.
Because I know I do not,
I do. Let me
and I'd like to.
Got it. Oh my god.
yeah, dude. We got it. We got it out. We got it
Got
ready to
him.
go. Boom.
Got him.
There you go.
Sick. All right, let me open this.
All right, Dal's unboxing a pair of Nike sneakers, as we know from the Just Do It tape and the Nike logos all over the box, which probably caused Dal to get his shoes stolen when he sent those in from Goat or to Goat.
Yeah, no doubt.
So that was neat. And I love that they still send them out in these boxes. I'm a big fan of when they do that.
These boxes.
I think that's
Wonder
great.
how many
they let everyone know that
gotten.
you just got a pair of Nike shoes. And they could be Travis Scott's. They could be something really exciting. They could be something very expensive. So please, please, postal worker, open this box and see what Nike shoe this is, so you can decide if you want to steal it or not.
Yeah, it's like the like the UPS FedEx like lottery. Who knows? Who knows what you can get? As you see, bright orange. Sick box. These are some of my favorite boxes. This is the same box that like Fear of God uses. I think their Nike on top is a little bit more like embossed.
Yeah.
Sound right? This one is not. It just has Nike all over it, but it's the same type of flap
What
open.
about the side of the box, dude?
This old school Nike always reminds me of like the mid 90s writing when they came out with this collection.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. When they came out with that collection, Nike Town. Remember when Nike Towns started popping up? That was that writing there.
You bet. So slide out box, again, a lot like the Fear of Gods that we talked about. Old technology. Again, we talked about these last cast, so I don't need to go over them too much, but now we get to see them in hand. So these are the Sacai Waffles.
Oh, wow. What's on this paper?
Looks like...
Is it the old Nike logo?
No, it says like, it almost looks like an off-white paper. It's like white paper with just plain black writing, but I can't see what it says.
It looks like Sacai.
Oh, it says Sacai in
big bold ass
okay.
font. So let's unwrap these babies here. But yeah, this is the green colorway. So this was my latest sneakers. W.
Did you see the dude cut the heel off the back?
I did.
Why did he do that?
Oh, I don't know. Just
not only why did he do that? Why did he do it so janky with some crappy medical scissors?
Some kindergarten scissors.
Yeah. It looked like those joints that you can't cut your finger with in third grade. What is the deal here? Gosh, these are bad. These are so bad.
You think these are bad?
Dude,
you don't like the dual laces? Dual laces are cool?
I don't like anything about this shoe. I don't understand how people wear this around. It's a flex.
It's hype. That's
High
it.
fashion, man.
That's it. Just hype, dog.
Looks like low fashion.
So what I'm shocked at taking first looks is I didn't know the toe box was so meshy that it's almost like a guy wearing a fishnet.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, it's the fishnet of shoes.
It literally looks like a fishing vest.
Yeah.
It looks like the netting from a fishing vest and then it's got all those pockets all over it.
Totally.
Yeah, it's quite netty. Actually, you know what that's like the netting of an inside of a 4-year-old swim trunks. You know, kids' swim trunks got the netting built in still?
Oh, I think my trunks still have that built in.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You're adult.
Seriously?
If I go to buy board shorts and they have netting built in, I'm either, if I have to really love the shorts because I'll cut the netting out, or I'm not buying that pair of shorts. You're rocking them with the netting? Shut up.
Sometimes I got to rock them with the netting.
No, you're not. Are you wearing underwear under them?
Oh, those are Hot Tub Tuesdays. I got to wear them.
Are you wearing the netting in them for, are you wearing underwear? Because I always wear boxers under my swim trunks because I like to sag my swim trunks a little bit. Because I don't like, especially with the new models where everyone's decided that board shorts are no longer cool and the dad shorts are in halfway up your thigh.
You got to show them
the Larry Bird joints from the late 80s.
Yeah.
That's like how swim trunks are all. If you go to PacSun, you try to buy any
those
new
are in
pair of
now?
swim trunks. Dude, it's modern.
I think I still use swim trunks from high school, Billy. So I don't know.
I do too. I have a super old pair in their board shorts, but I found on clearance these dope, bright, like pink and green MTV. They got old MTV logos on them and shit.
Oh, that's sick.
Really sick. Got them home on clearance, cut the netting out because they did have netting.
Yeah.
Guess what happened? Halfway up my thigh.
Oh.
Not even wearable, dude. Like, not, it's,
Yes, you can.
What do you mean, yes, you can? My dick's hanging out the bottom of those. Get out of here. I ain't wearing that shit. Anyways.
Let's go back to these shoes. So a couple things that I like because I know you obviously will destroy them, but the fisherman netting. I didn't know.
The swim trunk netting guy. It's more swim trunk netting.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Swim trunk netting. I didn't know it was so netty.
Yeah.
I just didn't.
It's a little netty for sure.
But the 3 layers is cool because then you have you have another layer of leather around the toe box, and then you have the suede. So again, almost tripled up. So netting, leather, suede. You got dual swooshes. You got dual tongues. You got dual laces. Which
an off-white shoe on steroids.
Yeah, almost. Yeah, kind of. But then you have like this nice nubuck on the back heel, which is pretty cool. Nike Sacai on it.
Suede under it, I'm guessing.
No, suede on the side.
Yeah, I said
green.
suede under it, under the nubuck. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Gotcha. JJ, you don't know how to, you might as well take a pair of scissors to this because I don't know what you're talking about. Okay.
Might as well cut the back off with your kindergarten.
What do you think about the traction? Do you like the traction at all? It's quite a bit of traction.
Yeah, I mean,
okay,
I don't know.
okay.
Take it or leave it.
Here's the question.
Hey, do you like the outsole?
Yeah.
Because the outsole, the bottom you're standing on the whole time?
I'm just trying to find something for you. How about this though? Does this traction that kind of looks like a Pharrell when it comes to the traction, the trail shoes?
Yeah.
Does that add comfort?
I don't know.
We may never know.
I don't know. Why, you're not going to unds them?
I don't know. I don't know what to do because the price has risen to almost $400 now.
Why would you ever wear that shoe?
Well, I don't know that I would.
That was exactly. So just hang on to them, flip them,
Flip
let
'em.
someone else tell you about the comfort.
Here you go, JJ. I'll let you look at them.
There's no need for you to be wearing
Take
that.
some scissors to 'em
What would
for
be
some
the point
content.
of wearing that shoe? You don't love the shoe that much, do you?
I don't love the shoe that much, no.
Do you love you don't love it enough to?
I think I love it so much because it was like the first W I've taken on sneakers app for so long.
Right.
So
I feel that.
I
dude.
feel like a certain.
That's why I got those Defiants.
Yeah.
That was the first W I was able to get. Like I just felt it wasn't like I was like,
felt
oh, I got these
accomplished?
Defiant sixes. I'm flexing. I think
Yeah.
I'm the shit.
Oh,
It was
I
more
got a
like,
W.
Hey, I got a dub. Wow, first one in 28 tries.
Yeah,
Sick.
no doubt.
You know?
This was my first dub on sneakers app. I mean, I did get the shock drop of the Bread 4s. So I guess that's considered, but I got the shock drop. I didn't do the big drop. So I can't, I guess, okay, that's a win. Previous to that.
Previous.
I know.
I like that. I like that.
Previous to that, it was the 2016 Bread ones.
That was the previous to this?
Previous to that.
Shut the hell
Previous
up.
to the Bread 4s in this.
Oh, okay.
It was that. That was my last W.
Wow.
Crazy,
Oh,
huh?
my Lord. I feel like a...
Yeah.
All right, I've gotten quite a few W's.
You've been getting W City over there. In
Not
comparison.
W City. No, the last W I got, you know what I think it was?
What's that?
Those cap and gown Jordan 11s.
Oh, that's not
on
a
the
dub.
shock drop.
That's
Well,
not
it was on the shock drop,
Those are gross.
and I sold them for $350, so I'd say that's a dub.
Okay, that's a dub.
Yeah, to Alfred Williams for his son for a
Yeah.
graduation.
Oh, that's
present.
right. That's right.
Yeah, it's a dub.
I remember that. Yeah.
It's a dub.
And help the local streets out. I like it.
You didn't think that pair was cool too? If I couldn't get that for that pair, I think I would hang on to that pair and wear them with tuxedos for life.
Yeah, not me.
It was brilliant with dress pants.
I think if and when I ever get married.
You don't wear an 11s. Though. I've never seen you wear a pair in 11s.
Yeah,
so you
just-
have to slide out of the room for this
Yeah,
combo.
I like the 11s until you put them on foot.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't 11. Oh man, 11s are great.
Yeah.
With the new Bulls jersey I just copped
Oh,
from,
fire.
from your boy EB.
For sure.
Boom.
Yeah.
Jordan 11s, Bread
EB.
11s.
Dude, they have a freaking patent on this trail sole.
I like the way you say patent.
I like that too. I love that
That's
enunciation.
really good.
That's good.
Great job, JJ.
Literally,
I'm
like,
learning
they
where these
have-
sounds are now.
Yeah.
This is
There's
good.
literally like serial numbers on like
Yeah.
where you could find this shit. It
That's
just
how patents
blows
work.
me
So you can
away.
look them up and
no,
verify.
No shit.
Verify.
Verify
But
your
the fact
patent.
that they put it on the
All right.
bottom of the shoe.
We're running out of time. Go to the next sneaker. We're gonna
All right.
get caught up here.
Next sneaker. I do not have any more sneakers.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
But I do have one thing that
What-
I'd like to discuss.
Yes.
Two things
Why?
that I'm gonna add.
Go ahead.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
okay.
While we're still talking about
Oh
this.
no, are you still talking about
No,
this?
no, no,
Okay,
I'm
then. No,
talking-
we're moving
Oh,
on.
okay.
we're talking
yeah.
about the oh,
Yes.
we're not talking
Off-White.
about the same thing.
Band. Let me tell you my experience with it. I
Yes.
like it. It's a great band. It is some of the best quality I have ever worn on a watch band. That being said, it is starting to loosen up a little bit, but I'm going to sell it to you. If you're buying, I'm ready to sell it to you, and here's why. I love my Velcro Apple watch band that I bought for $50. I love it. It's great. It just feels better. It's my daily driver. This is not a daily driver for me. And I think that you would buy this and show the respect that this watch band deserves.
It needs
What do you-
respect.
Why not?
What do
use
you
it
think?
for like special occasions, like date nights and shit like
We
that?
don't have any of those, JJ.
Uh-oh.
We can't let Robin hear this cast. I got to retire.
Uh-oh.
Do you think
I picked up my phone right now to Venmo you. Yes, I'm going to buy that from you.
you need this?
I need a little bit of a deal because I don't have a job, but I'm going to buy it from you.
You need this. All right, $10 off to you. And I think we
I like it.
and
What
I
a
think we got a great deal.
I think that's a great deal.
I think we got a great deal.
This is not something I was intending on purchasing, but
But you're going to return.
I need that rotation.
But you're going to return your Jordan 6s. We're going to be. You know what? Let's go ahead and return them to Castle Rock today. We get that money back.
Still $10 off though?
$10 off.
All right, I'm in.
Got to give you the homie discount.
Because I love this yellow one. I have no
Yeah.
issues with I didn't have one I loved before. You have one you loved before.
Yeah.
I didn't. I need a rotation.
Yeah.
This is the black tie affair joint. This is what I'm aware with my. This is my daily
Cap and
daily
gowns?
driver.
Yeah.
This is the one you throw on when you with some nice dress up
Yeah.
stuff. I'm wearing some blackout stuff. I'm on my Jay-Z tip.
Tuxedo.
Yeah, yeah.
And
exactly.
again, I think you hit it spot on. I think all of these you have to kind of get lucky with how they fit.
Yes.
And I think this fits you better than I'm either too loose or I'm way too tight. Like, I'm bulging out the
well,
place.
plus there's certain things that all of us in life are more particular about than others.
Yeah.
You are a more particular watch band
Very.
fit person. Me, bitch is sliding a little.
See-
Got some movement. I don't care.
And I'm not a big watch wearing
Right.
guy until the Apple Watches obviously came out. But man, if they're not fitting me perfect and they're just causing me more discomfort and more like, I know it's there and it's bothering the hell out of me, I'm not going to wear it.
I'm also a guy that wears chains. So
Yeah.
I'm used to shit flopping around, flying around, the Supreme lighter thing. I'm used to that, right? You're
Right.
really probably not.
Not
so
at all.
with this watch band, it does take getting used to. You have to be someone that's not that particular, which this is just not you. So again, it's nothing to do with the product itself. It's to do with
Yeah.
you being so particular with your products. Let's move. Let's go. I'm going to buy this from you.
Nice.
So I'm going to take that dub.
I think that's a great dub, man. Especially getting $10 off. I've wore it a few times, so I've already kind of softened it up just
Nice.
a little bit, not much.
I like it.
And no, I think it's your style, dude. I'd love it to be my style, but I'm just generic Apple.
I love it.
What it is.
Thank you. I'm glad we appreciate your honesty over here at the Most Underrated Podcast, Al. Great
Yeah.
job.
I wouldn't do it any other way.
The Off-White watch band, now mine. Second one in the collection.
I think you're gonna have to. I think you're gonna have to run the whole rest of the cast. It's gonna take me a while to get this insole back in.
You have the day off. You'll have enough time.
No, I don't. I actually have to close today.
Oh.
Shit.
I messed up my. I got it in,
Nice.
dude.
I'll give you a shot for that one.
We're in there
Nice
like
job.
we're in there like swimwear.
Nice job, Dal.
Some people would say we're in there like booty hair,
We're in there like chin hair.
chin hair,
Booty hair doesn't really rhyme. In there, chin hair. Very good.
booty hair.
Anyway, JJ, what do you need to...
What do you got?
have?
Oh, I just wanted to go over the fact that the Supreme drum set might be dropping this Thursday.
I heard will be dropping, and I heard 60, and I heard online only. Are those
online
correct?
only for 4K.
$4,000 online only 60 units, though, I heard.
I don't know about the units, but
Okay.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah, that's what I heard. 60 units, online only, 3Gs. Or I'm sorry, 4Gs, 3,900,
Yes.
39 something, right?
I heard
Yeah.
they'd actually be in a couple stores, but I don't know which stores.
Oh, okay.
But
So
yeah,
maybe-
50,
maybe I'm wrong.
50 to 60 total.
Sick.
That's
We need that.
Oh, by the way,
We already
dude,
have one drum set.
then-
We need another one.
and then the
Uniqlo
the Uniqlo
Cause
Cause
drop.
the new summer
Yes.
dropped this morning.
I saw the
and they
videos.
were supposed to crazy, right?
Nuts.
We posted them on our social, so stay locked to the most underrated
Dude, people were
podcast.
killing each other for freaking
I
$14
know.
Yeah,
t-shirts.
no doubt. This is crazy. But I was able to cop 3 shirts, so we'll be able to see what those are probably next week. Uniqlo takes quite a while to ship. So I did buy 3 shirts, and the reason I bought some of these were because I bought the shirts that actually look just like the actual Bear Brick. From
okay.
Cause.
Yeah.
So pretty sweet. I think even JJ's going to cop a couple
Pretty
pairs.
sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
pretty
gonna
sweet.
go up to Denver and check it out.
Nice.
So he's actually going to go to the flagship store downtown Denver, which is cool. But that was a great collab. I think these shirts are really nice. And at $15 a shirt, you can't go wrong.
Right.
I think they're nice. So
No doubt.
that's it, man.
Cool. Let's jump into the YouTube comments. Before we dive into that, real quick, I want to run down the Patreon stuff. I'm sorry, I forgot to do that earlier.
Yeah.
Got a little distracted. But the Patreon stuff, we talked about it being live. I thought it was going to be live. I didn't realize that we were going to have to set up a whole business account, attach it to the business PayPal, and all this stuff before we could launch the live cast or the live Patreon. I'm sorry. So that kind of threw a little bit of a wrench in there, but don't worry, everything's still coming. We're still on schedule. We just weren't able to get it up. Hopefully it'll be up by the time this one drops, but just keep checking, man. We'll put it in the description as soon as everything is reaches approval and we're able to have it out there, it'll be out there. Trust me. Also, Shopify, man. The website is coming. We'll have the thrift items up. So you guys, those are obviously one of one. So those will be up. First come, first serve. Follow me on IG at OMG It's TTF, at Most Underrated Podcast. That's where it will be shown first. It'll be on the story. I'll also tweet it out as well, but that's where it'll be first on IG. So make sure you check that out. And I will also update you guys on the Patreon tiers and everything there as well. Moving into the comments, the homie T-Mobile up first. New to the cast, guys. When do we need comments in by to have you touch on them? I love the content and would like to contribute where I can. I posted what I thought was a good question on the last episode, but must have been too late. Or maybe it was a dumb question. Anyways, keep it going, and I look forward to each cast. That's the homie T-Mobile there. Brand new to the comments section, new to the cast. Thank you for listening, dog. Yeah, basically just have them in here in the YouTube comments before Monday mornings and Thursday mornings, because that's when we record both of the episodes currently. That may switch up as we get Patreon going. We kind of asked you guys for feedback and stuff on that. And I think it was split. I mean, a lot of people like the way it is. Some people would like less, a little bit less show, but maybe more episodes. Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, hour and a half or hour long instead of 2.5 hours twice a week. So some different things we need to kind of digest and run down there. But either way, that's when we need to have the questions in. Thank you for coming in, man. And thanks for finding the cast. Next up, my man, Dan. My man, sorry for the confusion. I just meant comedy charts because you guys had me rolling with the laughing emoji. That's my bad. I remember you said we were climbing up the comedy charts.
Yeah, for sure.
And I took it dead serious. Like, what are you talking about? Why are you putting us up on game? Where are the comedy charts?
Nice.
He said, you guys had me rolling with one AirPod in, looking like a fool in public. I'll take shots for that. I got you. Dow, please post a pic of how you laced your Fear of God air raids on the gram.
Oh, okay.
If you can change franchise's mind on them, maybe I'll keep my light bones. Looking forward to some most underrated merch. Bam.
Nice.
Got it, dog. Thank you, Dow.
I'll have that posted today.
Dow, you got this week. I'm gonna post I'm gonna have a bunch of content. I feel like I told you earlier. I think I'm gonna have a really good week with content. I think I'm just excited for the week. We've been working on a lot of stuff. We're gonna push out some cool stuff. You need to get your gram up.
We'll get my gram going.
This week should be the week. You got to start going on there. Just start at least using a little bit of the story. Okay. You don't have to get super crazy. Did you change the photo yet, though?
I did.
All right. I like it.
Photo has changed.
That's our first. That's our first step.
We're G2G. Yeah, first step.
That's our first.
Admitting to changing the photo.
Admitting you're bad at the IG. So we're gonna get your story rolling. Nice. We need people to be following. It's at Dow Palantonio. If you don't know how to spell that, just Google Sal Palantonio.
Yeah.
And then just put a D there.
Yeah.
Dow Palantonio.
Distinct cousins.
Yeah. Just Google how you think it'll pop up, and Sal Palantonio will pop up. Dirty DJ up next. Man, TTF. Hope your uncle has a speedy recovery. Remember him from the old vlogs and you used to have him on. Man, you guys pumped me up for these Black Yeezys dropping this week. Need 3 pairs like Dow. Def will be my favorite pair, hands down. Hope you guys had better luck than me on the Fear of Gods. I missed on all 3 accounts. Dow, congrats on the dub on the congrats for the dub on the Blazers. You didn't actually get a dub on the Blazers.
Yeah, I got the Sacai Waffles.
Waffles. You got a dub on the Waffles, not
the
the
Blazers.
Dirty DJ. I'm giving you a...
Take that L on the way out.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Look forward to seeing them in the cast. Yes, we need merch ASAP. The scruff work... The scruff work up is a good design, and to start with, the Cactus Jack would be fire as well. You got to stop giving out free ideas on the cast, though, because these things, dumb losers would probably try to beat you to the production and steal your ideas. Yeah. Damn it. I'm going to give myself a shot.
We do give a lot of sauce.
I know, dude, and I almost gave up something else, a new video idea we're about to drop this week too.
Wow.
I kept it.
Nice.
Keep up the great work and another fire cast, fellas. Oh, I was watching the last cast and cleaning the kitchen, and TTF's vlog when he's chasing down the mailman for his NMDs came on. Had me dying.
Oh,
classic.
Wow.
My man, Dirty DJ.
Going deep in the archives.
In the archives for that one.
Back in the day cafe. Hey, by the way, I didn't get the Fear of Gods. Did you get them?
What are you talking about?
Because he said it, and he's like, "Hope you guys got the Fear Gods, or hope you had better success than what I did." I think.
We
didn't get them.
I was going to talk about that on the cast.
Oh, okay,
they're creeping down to about 100 over retail. Just to let you know. Remember that whole combo we had? We had that argument back and forth. You said 7 and 8.
Yeah.
I said they're already 350. I'd say about 100 over retail. They're just under 5 right now in my size.
Gotcha. Glad I didn't bet you.
I know. I'm sad I didn't bet you.
Yeah, you don't have a job.
Take that L on the way out.
I need that money. Anyway, my IG is Dirty DJ 823. Shoot me a follow. There you go, fellas. Dirty DJ 823. Shoot my man a follow over there. So yes, I'm probably still gonna, dude. We need to cop the orange. You need to cop the green, and we just need to go do some photos.
Yeah,
we need to go do a review.
Get our moon boots.
Moon boots on. If they're 100 over, we're getting them for sure. Wow. I already have a bid in at 450.
Do
you?
I don't have a bid yet.
Put a bid in at 450. If someone accepts it, we're in.
All right, you pay me for the watch band. I'll put a bid in.
All right. CJ up next. What's going on, guys? Always a killer podcast. Man, game two was a tough one for the Raptors. Honestly, think they have a shot at missing Honestly, think they have a shot at missing, but they really need to capitalize on the opportunities. I think he meant winning.
Yeah.
Missing it autocorrect.
Autocorrect.
Some of you guys in here with the autocorrect, I sound like an idiot, but this is exactly what the comments are saying. So I promise I can read, but sometimes people's autocorrect just crushes me in here. And I get it, man. It's autocorrect. What are we going to do? I honestly think they have a shot at winning, but they need to capitalize on the opportunities. Not like they are getting any proper looks. Not like they're not getting proper looks, just not finishing. Anyways, still pray for my Raps to win it. Love the long podcast. I would love to see Monday, Wednesday, Friday content. Much love. CJ, and he gives us his IG. It's at CJAGOO. CJA and then Goo. GOO.
Goo.
So go shoot my man CJ a follow there. Bang. BK up next. Think y'all need to get a Slack or Discord set up so that you can connect with fans / supporters of Patreon. That'd be a great way for us all to share content and links as well. Just a thought, easier that way versus Patreon. Message threads on there are pretty whack. Good to know.
Actually already looking into it.
Okay, cool.
Your boy's already on it. So yes,
Good.
Discord is I think what we're going to do. So I think that's great feedback. I've been looking into it the last 2 days. So anybody that does get that tier that wants to have that communication, that feedback that we talked about, I think a Discord group is going to be great. So,
Dope.
Yep.
Next up, my man John. TTF killed a guy with the laughing faces. My man Thomas straight murked that fool with the hate comments in the last cast. 4 shots in terms of content. I would let me give you a shot for that. That's funny. Yes, I had 4 shots. In terms of content, I would love to see a vlog once a week. I know they're time consuming to create, but your vlog skills a while back was insane. Your weekly vlogs were so relatable. Watching you go to work and kicking it with Dow, how you stayed so positive when your house burned down, and even rocking with the Parlay Ultra Boost in the wave pool. Either way, thanks for giving us this dope channel and giving me something to look forward to every week. Dude,
that was definitely worth killing those parlays for that.
Yeah,
that was sick.
I got to pull that. I'm going to pull that vlog and I'm going to put some of those for Throwback Thursday, I think, this week.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw some of those Waterworld because it's summertime. We got the Waterworld vibes. I'm going to put that up on my story this week, man. So if you follow me on the story, we'll get a little throwback going from some of those old vlogs.
Sick.
And never know, man. I'm getting my own format together with my channel and with my life. Consistently, I would like to drop 2 or 3 podcasts a week on the channel. I'd like to drop at least a sneaker review and maybe a vlog. I think that would be really, really dope for an all-around channel.
Yeah.
You'd have at least 1 or 2 sneaker reviews up. You'd have a vlog up, and then you'd have some podcasts. If you can't find content you want on that channel, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You already know what I'm about to say.
Kick yourself in the dick.
Take that L on the way out.
I'll prefer that one.
Yeah.
My aunt probably prefers that one.
Fair enough.
Landon, up next. Also took an L from Finish Line again. Dude, I don't know anyone that got a dub on the
None of my
Black
homies.
Statics.
Nope.
Nobody.
Everybody got dang.
Everyone got crushed on that. Everyone that I know anyway.
Yep.
Can't wait for the Black Static 350s, but I'm hearing that there will be even more pairs than the creams. I'm trying to join your Patreon, but don't see the link. Stop teasing me, fools. The more content, the better. Fire. All right, yeah, I know. We're playing the Patreon. We're coming, man. Don't worry.
Yeah.
As far as those, I heard the same thing. Did you hear that?
I haven't heard that they're going to be as many as the creams, and I kind of doubt that personally.
I heard it. I saw it.
Well, you can hear it, but I don't believe
it.
yet. So that's where I'm at.
Not the reflectives, the regular pair.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I mean, I'm in the Foot Locker raffle. We'll see. I just want 1 pair. If I could have 2, that's great because that's a perfect work shoe. But
here's why I don't think there will be more than the creams, and this is just based off of what I can see locally. Our Foot Locker, only 1 store is getting them.
Yeah.
Creams, 10 stores getting them.
Yeah.
So
every Foot Locker in the state getting them.
Stock for the non-reflective are 78,000 pairs.
What was the creams?
What was the creams, you think?
Go do some Googling.
Do some Google.
Get back to us. Let me know, JJ. Okay. I'm very interested in that.
Yeah.
All right, so my man Landon, thank you for coming through, dog. AN up next. What do y'all think about Kai saying Nike copied his custom of the Nike Air Mag Adapt? I say it's complete BS. I'm pretty sure Nike has been in production and making these for at least a year, and he barely made them in February. Okay, let me hit on this before continuing along. I saw this.
Yeah.
I saw this video. I was actually watching it. My girl was chilling there.
I watched his video, yep.
Dude. All right. I need to think about it. I'm trying to get better and think what I say before I say it.
Good man.
Trying to learn here for my relate. So what I would say, I think he did this video obviously strictly to get people to watch it.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the video, he backtracks on a lot of the stuff he said about Nike copying his idea, which obviously I'm screaming at the TV during the review.
Yeah.
I'm like, they're doing it. Nike did not copy your idea.
Yeah.
How could Nike copy your idea? How could they copy anyone's idea when they're the original maker of the shoe?
They
can't,
were
right?
the original idea.
So, no, I don't think Nike copied the idea. Yeah. And yes, at the end, if you watched till the end, maybe you didn't, AN, but if you watch to the end, he comes in and he kind of starts backtracking.
Yeah.
Do I think Nike copied my idea, guys? No, I don't, man. I freaking don't even know if they could copy my idea because they're the freaking ones that created the shoe. So, of course, they didn't copy his idea, and he kind of says that at the end. But
nobody watched till the end.
Right.
I'm sure you did.
I did.
I didn't.
I guess I'll
Take that L on the way out.
but I did watch.
But thanks for informing us.
But I did watch to the
that
end.
he backtracked his ass off.
So yeah, he backtracked
because
quite
he's
a bit
trying
there
to
at
make
the
sure
end.
that he keeps getting seated shoes. I get it.
Right. He wants to make sure he didn't offend Nike, but he
Totally.
also wanted to produce a video that everyone was going to watch because they were mad at it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So he did that. He succeeded. It's dude, he's really good at what he does. Hate him or love him, he's really good at what he does with his channel and the way he, the tactics he uses to generate views. He's very good at it.
Been doing it for a while.
I can't say I agree. I can't say that's what I want to do on my channel.
Yeah.
I'd probably be feeling a lot better with no job if I did that on my channel, but I just don't want to do that. So here we are. Let me continue along here. Anyways, guys, love the cast. Y'all are my favorite podcast. Keep up the good work. I would listen to y'all every day if I could. Where do I sign up for the Patreon? And Dow is the wrong guy for sports. LOL. P.S. JJ is the GOAT. Wow. Not only I gotta give some shots. Are you firing shots at Dow there on that one?
Yeah. You know what? Let me go ahead and speak.
Is he firing shots?
Let me go ahead and speak on behalf here. Okay. I talked to Robin a lot about this comment, and I was like, "Oh man, I'm gonna kill him.
I didn't even see this.
I'm gonna kill him. And I'm gonna say this." And I'm like, I remember listening to my first cast. Get out of here, man. If he knows anything about us, we've discussed sports. Obviously, he never did DraftKings. Obviously, he was never a part of us when we were doing NFL and we were super NFL heavy and we were picking rosters and we were making great picks. We were making a lot of money. So, yeah, am I as versatile as I'd like to be at every goddamn sport? Probably not.
I think we've said we're not.
But you know,
experts.
I'm not going to be Max. I'm not going to be Stephen A. I'm not diagnosing these things. We're recapping sports. That's what we do. And until we can do this full time, we only have the ability to research so much when it comes to pop culture, when it comes to sneakers and fashion, when it comes to being as versatile as we believe that we are on this cast. There are shortcomings. And I will tell you, I take this comment serious.
I could tell.
And
really
you know,
taking it to heart, man.
and I'll tell you this, I will put more effort into it, and I continue to put more effort into this. But remember, I've got 3 jobs.
Right.
Okay. And I am here to just recap certain things. I'm here to give my opinion because I think you guys tune into us for our opinions and for how we drive this cast. So, shots fired to you, but I will try to get better. And I take this serious, and you know, I take what our subscribers want and need very serious, and I'm trying to give you a good show. You know, that's very, very important to me.
I know you take this serious, but do you?
Take that L on the way out.
I don't know if I can take that L on the way out, man.
Okay.
Look how we did on the Raptors today.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, again, we're not here to diagnose, but I think our opinions, our facts, the amount of points, who's hurt, who's not, I think we're foreshadowing into what's happening this Wednesday. You know, maybe
sports is tough because sports are a game that everyone has an opinion on. Everyone's fans of a team. Everyone has their own opinion. So sports are very tough. Sports talk radio in general is tough. You want people that have an opinion, and then you love them when they agree with your opinion, but you hate them when they don't agree with your opinion. You know what I mean? So it's a very objective thing. It's a back and forth thing. That's why I love sports.
And as Franchise would say, cool, if you got a problem with it, if I'm not the right guy, offer me some constructive criticism, eh?
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Yeah, give me something that says, hey, Dal, why don't you be a little bit more comprehensive of this, or maybe take this angle, or, you know, but instead, you're just going to do that. So I don't know how to take it. So boo you and boo hoo to you, but thanks for liking our cast.
He loves the cast.
Yeah, that's why Robin says, babe, don't be too hard. That almost sounds like Donald Trump. That's weird.
Yes.
That's not like Donald Trump.
Yours? Oh, yeah.
That did, didn't it?
Don't be too harsh on him.
Babe, don't be too harsh on him.
I'm not
He's
good.
okay. And now I can't even do it. But she's like, don't rip him up, man. You know, he loves the cast. He tunes in. You know, pick your battles, dog. And I'm like, yeah, he's still a butthole.
I just don't know what that means. And that's all it says.
Yeah.
Simply.
So let us know, because I'd like to argue with you. I challenge you.
I can't wait till we can take calls, man.
Yeah.
People were setting me setup. By the way, people have been sending me setups for live shows. So, dude, that might be a possibility.
Sick.
I think it would be dope to do live.
Yeah.
I was talking to a couple different people. Who are like, well, what if you need to edit some out? What if you say some shit? That doesn't happen, really.
Yeah.
We just record the show and we do the show. I'm not really over here saying shit that I need to edit out.
Right.
because that's what makes the show the great show. It's authentic. You know what I mean? What comes out on the show is what you guys hear.
Yeah.
So, but we are on the setup for live cast, and that would lead to the ability to take callers.
I'm quitting my job.
That might be really dope. Go ahead, JJ. Sorry.
I don't know if this pertains to this guy, but I did look up in some past tweets on Yeezy Mafia, and it looks like there are going to be more of the Black Yeezys dropping than the creams. The creams only dropped around 50,000. It was sounding like. And
was that the first drop though? Because remember, you had 2 cream drops, right?
Yes.
Oh, like are you talking about
cream
the
Yeezys?
Statics?
No.
There was
2 creams though. There was a first drop
because they had a
and then
first drop and then a second drop. So was there 50,000 on the first drop and then?
I always thought you guys were talking about the Statics. Okay.
No, because are they called the cream Statics?
Remember that one time when we just said creams? Remember the one time when the comment said creams? And that no one ever mentioned the Statics?
Hilarious.
It was just the creams.
Well, why would someone compare those to the creams?
Well, because the creams are notoriously known as the most produced shoe.
That is the largest.
These are going to be more than those.
I could just guess right now that the creams have way more stock out
That's
there.
what we're trying to do. We're not trying to guess though.
Because I don't believe
we could all guess.
I don't believe these black Yeezys that come out this week are going to have more stock than the creams. That was the argument. I believe creams and the creams.
Dude, the zebras restocked with 140,000 pairs.
I think the creams are still more.
Creams are
still
yes,
the
I know.
most. Yeah,
they had the most, but I'm just putting in perspective here that. These black ones are gonna drop nowhere near how many. The
if we could just get the numbers, JJ.
Yeah, can I get the numbers of creams?
Not
Statics.
Not Statics.
Not the cream.
Not 50,000 pairs.
Yeah, not the cream that is the static little part that is.
Do you know when
of the window of the shoe?
Here he is, gentlemen. You're
oh my gosh.
This is your goat that we're talking about.
This is the goat. This is the goat. We got.
Do you want JJ to worry about this, or do you want me to control more of my sports talk? What do you want? What do you want from me?
Who the fuck compares the creams to the triple blacks? That makes no sense in my opinion.
Yes, and here's what. Well, that's what you're not understanding. All he's doing is saying he heard that, which I heard the same thing. The cream, this black Yeezy V2 non-reflective pair. There's going to be more of those pairs produced than the creams. The reason he's bringing the creams into it is because the creams are the most produced Yeezy ever. He's saying that he's heard this is going to be the new most produced Yeezy ever. That's why it's relevant to the creams. So you and your brain were comparing 2 Statics, but you weren't listening to what was going on.
For no God reason. Right. No good reason.
Does that make sense now?
Yes.
All right, cool. I'm glad we're all on the same page. I'm glad we could lay it out.
Hey, thanks on again. There's your goat.
There's your goat.
Give me 1 second.
Next up, Matthew Jones. I fucks with this podcast and definitely my favorite cast. Been watching since Teddy was on the cast and been watching ever since because I can tell you guys are some real ass dudes. Y'all the homies for real. Keep up the great work and keep grinding. 100. Appreciate it, dog. My man Matthew Jones there. And he also throws out his IG if y'all want to shoot a follow. It's at XMJVAX. XMJVAX. Shoot my man a follow there.
Dope.
As well, Saint Skinner up next. Once again, another fire cast. I agree with the 3 casts a week. You guys should do a vlog / behind the scenes of decorating the studio. Dow, love the throwback Dion jersey. Noticed that you ditched the MacBook once you got the new iPad. What happened? Did anyone else experience flicking while watching the cast? Oh shit, flicking. Shout out to you, Dow. Thanks for coming through. Let's answer a couple of these questions here. Dow.
MacBook, too big, too heavy. And I feel like the way the iPad sets up in terms of my favorites, it's just easier for me. And I think I started the cast with an iPad and transitioned to a MacBook. For me, it just seems easier and it's less space. I don't know. I like the iPad better.
Okay.
That's what I would say.
Flickering during the cast. I didn't see anything, but
I didn't either.
You guys will have to let us know if you saw some flickering or flicking.
Maybe he was early. The people that are early still have some delays and issues.
Processing.
Still processing. So, maybe don't be so early, but appreciate you
though. Jonathan up next. Another fire cast. P.S. The white Lakers jersey is home, not away. Oh, good to know. I just assumed
Yeah.
I know the NFL,
Yeah.
white is always away.
Because I said that it
That's
was one
strange.
thing, and you corrected me, so I didn't know for sure. So I
don't know
threw
for
that
sure
out,
either.
thinking I think that's what I remember. But
I guess you're right on that. So
I was right,
Take that L on the
but
way out.
I mean, according to him, I still don't know if he's even right.
but I still didn't know for sure. That's why I asked you. I'm like, is that the?
To me,
I thought
I just
it
went
was,
off NFL. NFL popped in my head.
Yeah.
All home jerseys are colored. All white jerseys are on the road in the NFL. Very simple.
Easy.
I don't know why every league wouldn't do it that way. Why would a white jersey be a home jersey?
Correct.
And in a way, why wouldn't it not be the classic Laker gold, the classic Laker purple, and the white's the home? Makes no sense to me.
Yeah. I'm
Take that
gonna
L on
go
the way
home.
out.
That's for the Lakers. Joven, let's see the real versus fake on the Travis Scott ones. Definitely, man. Working on that. Okay. Appreciate both of you guys coming through. Actually, let me give you both a shot there. D-Mata next up. I love the work you all do. Been a fan since the days when OMG, its TTF was just doing sneaker reviews. However, I do believe that 1 hour is the sweet spot. I've been working so much that I've missed about 6 shows. As much as I love you and support you, no way I have 15 hours to go back and watch all of them. Keep up the great work. Hopefully I'm coming to Denver later this year, and maybe I'll be able to attend a podcast. Much respect, fellas. Shout out to D-Mata. Thank you for the comment, man. I don't know if we could do an hour. An hour seems so tiny. It'd have to be an hour and a half. And I feel like we blow through an hour between the sound bites and the clips and all the stuff. An hour would just be rough to try to do an hour.
Totally.
What do you think?
Yeah. God, it'd be tough to squeeze that in. Like
Hour and a half, we can get by. Hour and a half, 3 days a week, I can get by.
Yeah.
Maybe if we're doing 3 days a week, maybe we could do an hour. But geez, I feel like we're really getting going in an hour. That's tough. That's something we'll have to think about, man. And like I said, this is going to evolve as time goes on. Norwal Music, very inspired by your content. Appreciate it, bro. Con Lee, hanging with Mr. Cooper with the laughing, crying emojis. Missed all of those 90s sitcoms. I love the 90s sitcoms, dude. I really miss those joints. Shout out to the homie Con Lee coming through. Always Con Lee. I can't even say what he said on air today, but he replied to our story about the cause today, and I was dying, bro. Just dead.
Yeah.
I wish I could tell you guys what it was, but I ain't trying to offend people. He's hilarious. Rocky Mountain Vintage up next. Going back a cast to number 69. Dow, I might need to borrow your parking permit the next time I hit up a Rockies game so I can just park curbside outside the stadium.
Totally.
I like that a lot. Shout out to my man Rocky Mountain Vintage coming through. Appreciate you, homie. Parking permit. That's funny. Adam up next. Somehow your boy managed to win the finish line drawing on the black 350s. Wow. There we are. Look at my guy.
It is possible.
Somebody got one. I literally made my girl scratch the ticket in the app for me because it's always such a waste of time and a letdown. Sure enough, though, picking up right across the road from where I work next Friday. Haven't seen anyone else say they won, so I guess this is my 1 in a million. Oh, shit, dude. Congrats on that shit.
Yeah.
I also shamefully impulse copped the LA to Chicago's last night while trying to fall asleep. I'm an 11. I'm an 11 though, and had a little bit of GOAT credit, so I got them for $250 shipped, which for me is the price point I can live with. Oh, dude, $250 on that shoe's great.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, if you really want that shoe, great price for that
Great
shoe.
price, $250. Let's see. Probably won't strip them. May just tastefully rub some of that purple away in certain areas very lightly so the red shows through a little bit. I've seen some pretty sick photos of people getting creative with these things. Yo, shout out to you, bro. Congratulations, Adam, on winning the... Let me hit you with another applause, man. Winning the 350 raffle. Your girl's good luck. Shout out to your girl for having that lucky finger scratching or lucky coin, whatever she was using to... Oh, what am I talking about? Lucky coin. I was thinking like actual screen. I don't know what I'm saying.
Anyway, scratchers.
Take that L on the way
Let me
out.
just end my nonsense with that. Wow. Congrats, though, Adam, man. Appreciate you tuning into the cast. Insane for Kicks. Didn't Led Zeppelin rip off a ton of songs? Did they? I don't know. Did they steal a bunch of shit? A bunch of material? I don't know. I know a bunch of people sampled their shit. As far as them ripping off songs from other people,
I'm not that deep.
You got me, maybe. Fail Beast up next. Oh shit! Just lost my shit on the YouTube comments. I'll be using this. Are you a moron? Are you new? Are you a little bit handicapped? George Costanza. I've had my difficulties. He sent me that meme on.
Yeah, totally.
Because in that job interview, someone asked him, "Yeah, are you a moron? Are you new? Are you a little bit handicapped?" Yeah. And George says, "I've had my difficulties." Yeah.
Totally.
Oh, that's a funny episode. That's my man, Fail Beast. Here's the tight thing about Fail Beast. He says follow him on IG, but he said his IG is at fail.beast. He went ahead and wrote Fail Beat in here. So fail.beat, I don't think is an active IG. Wow.
Don't follow that one.
Pop JJ on that one. Wow, you got a hearty laugh out of that. But he's not fail beat, he's fail beast. It's at fail.beast on Instagram. So make sure you shoot my man a follow there. He's always supporting this shit heavy. Purple Swag up next. Love the respect for Led Zeppelin here. Last year I caught Robert Plant in Melbourne. He could still hit some pretty high notes while singing the mix of Led Zeppelin with his new band. So good to see a true legend. Bang, there we go. I've been saying that, man. If you guys have a chance to see any of these legends, I have my biggest musical regret is I passed on Tom Petty at Red Rocks 2 summers ago, and then he went and died the summer right after that. I was like, I'll catch him next summer, and my guy just went and passed away. So do not let these opportunities slip through your hands. I'm going to see Stevie Wonder at Red Rocks this summer with my aunt. Oh, dude, we already got tickets. I'm excited, bro. Stevie playing all the hits at Red Rocks. I'm excited to see it. So, yeah, good for you going to see Robert Plant, man. Make sure you guys take advantage of seeing these legends when they come to your city, man, because they're not going to be around forever. Next up, Baker Cell, TTF. Hope Roselli recovers very soon and fully. Dowpal, sick Falcons throwback with the Sanders. I agree. A belt is a must for any fantasy championship, and count me in. Look at that, dude.
Nice.
Like I said, we're going to drop a fantasy championship or a fantasy league. I don't know how I think we'll do it based off of Patreon subscribers. If you're subscribed to our Patreon, I would say if you're spending more than $5 a month, you'll be thrown into a raffle, and you'll be able to have an opportunity to be in a fantasy league.
That
with
exclusive access.
Yeah. Benjamin says, yo. And that's all.
Thanks, Ben.
That's it for the YouTube comments, man, this week. I think, how are we on time? We're right on time. We're just a tad late, a few minutes late, but I know we got to get out of here. You got to get to work.
Yeah.
So thank you guys for supporting, man. Keep a lookout for the Patreon. If it's not in the description this week, it will be up soon. I'll tweet it out. I'll put it out on the socials. We'll probably create a video with it on YouTube, just breaking down our Patreon tiers. A bunch of dope content coming this week, so make sure you stay on the lookout for that as well. And as always, thank you guys for supporting everything we do, and we will see you fools Friday.